right? And before I get too fucking drunk, because it's nighttime and I had a long day of work and I want to drink some fucking beers and play some video games and make fun of Phil. Let's keep it at that. Let's fucking let's wrap it up fast as we can. I ain't trying
No,
to be here all night.
I subscribe
I
to
know
you, and
how
I
it usually
randomly
is. I be
every once in a
rambling and
while
shit, but we ain't
I'll
doing
click
all
on
that
your
shit today.
stream if I see it live. And tonight I saw Arc Raider, and I was like, "What the hell? He's playing Arc Raiders? Like he never
Oh,
plays Arc
that's too
Raiders."
fast.
So I clicked on it
Fuck
to see what you were
me.
doing, and immediately these guys are like talking
He's so
detractor memes to
drunk,
you. I
bro.
don't know if you realized that
I
or
don't. I
not. Did
don't.
you even know what they were saying?
I did not. Is that otter shit? What is that?
No, so I know they were talking about like otter shit. I have no idea what that is, but they were doing that countdown stuff, like a 13 or 14, 13, 12, whatever the fuck that is, like a countdown stuff. And the second they did that, I was like, that's a detractor meme that this guy
Yeah.
gets hit with all the time. And then I'm listening to what they're saying, and they're talking about otters. I'm like, this is not legit stuff. They're trying to bombard his stream with something
Yo,
that's gonna.
dude, guys, think about this, okay? We've seen Phil in Wings' fucking streams all drunk. We've seen Phil try to fuck with LTG all drunk. We have never actually, dude, really think about it. We have never actually heard and seen Phil like drunk as shit right before the spirits take him all the way to bed. You know what I'm saying? Like the alcohol has him all the way, and he's feeling. Oh, bro, Phil shouldn't have fucking done this. He should have done this. This is like Drake. He sounds like fucking autistic Drake Marvin's room. You know, trolls on my mind. No tips in the tip jar. I know you feel the same wings. I wish that we could kick it together. You know, it's just like, damn, bro, he's on some fucking Marvin's room shit.
Get attention.
Phil's room.
And of course, they're not playing
Yeah.
legit, dude. They're just messing with you.
Fuck.
You know, this is.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry, but
I didn't doubt. I don't have enough time in the game. I got like 6 hours in the game. Like I said, I don't know I know how to do the buttons and the rolls and everything, but I could give a shit less about like what the kit looks like and things like that. But like we were winning our gunfights, so I was like, okay, I guess they're playing good enough, right?
yeah, to my knowledge, there's nothing in the game about otters at all. I've been playing it, well, I played it over 20, 30 hours, like 2 months, and I don't even know what the hell they were talking about. Like, they were guiding you through it at a basic level, but
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell
bro,
was going on there. And I just had
Phil's
to
all
really
browned out. Oh my fucking god, my boy's all browned out. Fuck. This is the Phil I wish I could hang out with, okay? Not the Phil when he's all smug and in his bag, fucking like 2 drinks deep. I'm talking like the camera's off. You know? I gotta set the setting for you, bro. Right? The PC, the screens went black, bro. It's in sleep mode. Phil's sitting here on Discord on his phone, dog. Sitting in the office, dude. Fucking literally hunched over, bro. Hand half covering the phone in his mouth. Bro, a bottle on the desk. I'm fucking dying.
suspect
Ah!
moment where
Oh,
they started doing the
fuck.
countdowns. I'm like, oh no, like I have a feeling this is not
Ah!
going to go well.
I didn't catch that when they did it. Like I guess I was too busy.
Yeah, and you will be because you don't know what's going on. You know, you're in a world you're not used to, a gaming world that you're not adjusted to.
And
So
I was also
I'm not
trying to be
surprised.
trying to be funny while playing.
Right. So, dude, how you doing, man? I mean, honest question. Like, how are you doing? Because I'm only see you from like a weird perspective of I don't watch your content all the time. And I interviewed you a couple months ago or a few months ago now. I hope you're doing well.
He's
Or
so
like genuinely, I mean
brown,
that. Like,
bro.
I've gave up soda at this point, and I'm
He's
kind of
so
down because like I'm not
brown.
seeing the numbers on the scale
Oh
reflect
my
me giving up
fucking
soda.
god.
And like every time I talk about it in the chat, it sucks because everybody
Oh
becomes a
god.
nutritionist and everybody tells you how to do something the best way to
Oh
do it. You probably did the same thing in your
shit.
chat, and that sucks because like I want to use the chat
Me,
as like a
dude.
dear diary, where it's
Fuck
like I just want
me.
you guys to listen and
Fuck me. I never heard Phil this. Uh, how you doing, man? I want to know how you're doing.
let me be I need y'all guys to be a
He's
therapist. I don't
white
need
boy
nutritionists right now,
wasted. I fucking
and
love
that
it,
sucks
dude.
because that never works. That just makes me look like an asshole most of the times.
dude, I'm gonna give you credit at least for trying to quit soda. If you have actually legitimately done that,
I've legitimately quit. Like I've got Crystal Light in my hand right now. Like that's what I went to get. It's like Mio. It's like it just flavors water.
Yeah, oh, I know. I've had Crystal Light before. I used to drink the one that had the caffeine boost too. So I was having it as like a double
This is
supplement
such a
to
gay
replace sugar
conversation.
and
Oh my god.
energy drinks as well, or like soda. But good for you. That's the first step. That's the sugar supply to your body that you definitely do not need. And you can, obviously, within a month you're losing weight just because you switched what you're drinking on a daily basis. So
Well,
good for you on
I
that.
was down 8 pounds, but like I don't know. Like
No, I know, dude. I
it
know.
fluctuates on the scale. Like the problem is like when you're as big as I am, there could be like, and I don't want to sit there and make excuses, but like my what's that shit called? The diabetics have to, my insulin levels could be up, which I'm not a diabetic, by the way. I'm not a diabetic at all. But my insulin levels could be up, and just because my insulin levels up means I won't lose weight.
Yeah,
This
you're gonna make
dude,
initial
for who
changes. You're
said
gonna see.
that $5 tip, great collab. This is the collab, bro. Keemstar doesn't get it. He doesn't get it, bro. Keemstar just doesn't get it. He's like a fucking old normie trying to get into my fucking universe. That's what's so annoying about Locale Live. This is what we want. This is worth 50,000 fucking dollars. I would have gave Keemstar 100 fucking bucks if he was able to get Phil this fucked up and to get with Wings on a fucking stream like this. Oh
Success
my
right away, and then it's gonna
lord, bro.
stop, and then it's gonna go again, then it's gonna
I can't
stop.
get over this. This is
I
great.
get it. In my opinion, the first thing you're doing is the right thing, but you know as well as I do, there's so much more that has to happen after the initial drink stoppage. And the
Yeah.
thing is, for you, you're under so much stress all the time. And I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I see what your detractors say about you. And
Well, it's not even that. It's
you're
not even that. There's that thing that I talked about with you privately that's stressful.
oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, we're all through this. Like anyone on the internet who is a public face constantly has so much going on that people don't understand. And it's so much stress.
You don't ever feel like I always put it like this way. Like if I was to let's say our job was a regular job. Say we're doing like Excel spreadsheets, right?
I'm sick of that. I'm sick of Phil saying that. Cause you know what? I feel like if anyone could kinda get an inkling of what Phil goes through or Wings, it's like other people that make content about him. Like I've seen it all. I'm trying to tell I'm like an old fucking traveler. I'm all fucked up and jaded, dude. I've seen it all. I've seen everyone in the vortex talk all kinds of shit about just about everyone, from me to TBS. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't know. I don't get how I don't know. It's just weird. I hate when Phil wants to act like a victim. It's like Phil. People done talk shit about me and the things I do, and so is fucking your top hater, and so is Tevin, and you know what I mean. Everybody's made fun of everybody. It's the internet. It sucks. It does suck. Like on a human level, like yeah, it does suck when someone doesn't fuck with you, like whatever the fuck you're doing. But like, I don't know. You shouldn't like it's weird how Phil and Wings almost absorb all this criticism and make it a part of their being in the most negative way. I've said a bunch of shitty things about Phil, but like a good portion of them, if you were to kind of dig through the shit, it's like, dude, if he actually fucking didn't have a big head about himself, listen to some of it, right? It would have helped. He has, and it's helped him. Fuck him. Like when he chooses to, he listens to criticism and uses it to his benefit. So I don't know.
And
This is some weird drunk fucking like boyfriend
to
shit,
put it
bro.
apples to apples, like every time I go to click on an Excel spreadsheet box, I'm going to take my mouse and move it 5 feet to the right. That's what it feels like to do this job with the level of like scrutiny that me and you both get. There's a lot of people. We're not by ourselves.
It's just annoying to hear him talk about.
It feels like
how
there's
much
always
you get
somebody
made
trying to
fun
move the
of.
goalpost
It's
5 feet
like,
every
dude,
time you go
shut up.
somewhere. So you never can get ahead because of that.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter when you get to the level that we're both at, where you have so many people who are micromanaging every single thing you do. They're analyzing every single thing you say and how you do it, every mannerism that you move on camera, right? It doesn't matter if you improve, if you actually do or not. To them, it's just another thing for them to cover. It's just another thing for them to make content out of. if you're doing bad or good. And that's the thing. You could do bad, you could do good. They don't care. All they want to do is get another video, another little clip, another sound bite, another thing to post on Reddit, another thing to post on X that they can make money off of. And you get to the point where it doesn't matter anymore because you know that no matter what you do or say, they're going to say you did the wrong thing. So for me anyway, at the point I am in my, and I say career and everyone laughs at me, ha ha ha, a
No,
career,
we've
right?
been doing
Yeah,
this
it's a
shit almost 20
career.
years. Like that's a career.
Right.
It's one
but to
thing if you're
them,
just
it's like,
starting out calling it a career, but like, nah, dog. Like my face has got gray hair.
Dude, it is a career, but Phil doesn't get that we make fun of him for like calling it a career because it's like, what's a career if you made nothing of it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the use of me being a chef if and cooking in kitchens and shit like that if I never fucking tried to make more money and I never tried to like get more and achieve more and try to improve and try to practice in certain things and learn and be open to fucking criticism to get better. You know, I've had chefs throw pans at my feet, and I've had Mexicans call me a stupid N-word in Spanish and shit. Cause like I sat here and did some bumbled oaf shit because I didn't know what I was doing. You know, I'm still learning in some aspect. But like, it sucks. You take it on the fucking chin and you're all right. I don't know. My attitude's been like, all right, what can I do so I can fucking like not step on this person's toes and show them that I know how to do this. So they don't call me this fucking thing again. You know, because I gotta make money here. We gotta survive together. You know what I'm saying? And this fucker's been here longer than me. So, you know, it's like, I don't know. You gotta learn how to survive. Shit.
From this shit.
There's no survival
well,
instincts
they
in
laugh
these
at us, right? And
fools.
they say, oh, what you do is so easy. Like, yeah, you try sitting in front of a public audience for 20 years. Well, for me, it's like around 18 years. You're around 19 years actually at this point, and say that you can survive it and you can still be pertinent and have people who watch you every day who even give a shit. So many people have faded into the background, right? But for us,
This is
we've
a
been doing it so
very fucking personal conversation, bro. It really is. This is the kind of conversation that Phil would have had on his podcast if he was a little more drunk. You know? Like shit,
long.
this is
And
crazy,
no matter
bro.
what we do, people will be out there saying we're doing the wrong thing.
Like
It
this is
doesn't even
real. This is real Phil, bro. Okay? This isn't Phil trying to like literally try to play games, bro. I literally feel like he's just drunk and trying to reach out, dog. And dude, I swear to God, fuck. If it wasn't fucking Phil, I would feel so fucking bad right now for him. I would. Cause it's like these are the type of people that, you know, it's Phil, he wouldn't, he's a bitch. But these are the type of people that end up, you know, going back to the lobby or overdosing on fucking drugs or dude fucking eventually dying of alcoholism. Like these people are broken. He's a very sad alcoholic,
matter.
bro.
I've made this
Holy
point.
shit.
It doesn't matter if like we cured cancer, if we fought off an
Like
alien
think about
invasion.
it. He has to be this numb to like have this open of a conversation with Wings, bro, where he's not trying to like edge him into a corner to bitch about detractors. It's just like he's just kind of letting it out a little drunk, bro. Shit, bro, I appreciate this from Phil, but I don't because it took a lot of alcohol for him to kind of be just a human being a little bit, dude. Just
If
a
we stopped a
little.
dimensional rift that was going to end Earth, it doesn't matter. They'll be like, oh, well, you know, you farted when you did it. Oh, well, yeah, I did, but, you know, I kind of did the right thing. Oh, it doesn't matter. You farted. So now we make a video on it, you know?
Yeah.
So,
And it
you know,
does bug
so
him,
that's the thing.
bro. It does bug him. It does bug him, you know, because I've had people sit here do it to me, and it is like annoying. But like, you don't give it any noise, right? Like, but this is the Phil's problem. It circles back to his problem as a person. He has nothing else outside of the internet, outside of the box of the ones and zeros and shit, bro. You know, it's like, bro, I felt that way too, Phil. But fucking, you know, I've seen here play video games. He doesn't enjoy video games no more, you know. Or I sit here and I fucking do a card deal for a bunch of money, I try to flip a card, get a bunch of fucking cash, makes me feel good inside. Whatever the fuck. Dog, my son's playing basketball. I have to go to his fucking practices. I hate fucking going, but it's dope when this fucker gets to get the ball and do some shit. And I'm like, fuck, I'm glad I fucking came. You know? Like shit, dude. It's just like you need life. Life is too short to just sit here on the internet, just trying to stream and make money and trying to fight all these fucking battles with shadow people and people that honestly are so detached from you. They don't really give a fuck. They just laugh at you, you know?
It doesn't matter what we say or do. These people will always make a buck saying we did the wrong thing. So who cares? I don't care anymore. I really don't. All I care about is entertaining my own audience, the people who are there every day.
He's lying to himself there. Like that's Phil straight up lying to himself. And like, you know, the narcissism and the need to protect his brain and his ego is so strong that alcohol can't really like seep all the way through that and break it, you know? Like that's some shit you need mushrooms or LSD for. You want Phil to actually have an ego death, dog? It'd be like, I was never important the whole time. Like, you know, to actually be like super duper real about it, right? But this is as real as he'll get. So I'll
See,
You
like-
just
like who I
appreciate
am.
it for
It's like
what
you're
You
it
like what I
there.
did.
I'm just burned out. Like,
Oh, I hear you.
I'm just burned out.
Oh,
It's
I
like,
know that, dude. Dude, you're playing Arc Raiders tonight. I'm like, what is this guy doing? I
well, it's
know he hates
people,
this game.
because people are like, oh, you got to do new stuff. You got to do new stuff. And like, yeah, like what I like playing hasn't led to a lot of success.
Arc
right?
Raiders is fun, bro.
So like, it's like, all right, you want me to play Arc?
Bro, Arc Raiders is fun. I love going to Stella Montees and wiping out a squad and having them call me all kinds of slurs so I could call them all kinds of slurs back. Bro, I swear to God, Arc Raiders is the closest to just like going back to the past, dude, and playing like Modern Warfare 2 that I've ever been. You kill a dude and they start crying and calling you a fucking F word and the N word, and I'm just like, I'm home. Welcome home, you know?
Arc Raiders is the biggest game. Because I was making the point, like,
No
Burnt
meme,
Peanut
no
doesn't
pun
do much more than I
intended,
can
dude.
do, right? Like, he just makes fun of people
How
while
can you
playing
not
Arc
have
Raiders.
fun playing
I do the
that
same thing
shit?
on Red Sect. And I was trying to prove a point. Like, I could get on Arc Raiders and be just as entertaining as Burnt Peanut. And I think people are having like a bias against me because of that fact.
Right. I'm going to say something up front. You need to stop comparing yourself to people who are like ridiculously overblown successful, because that is your biggest problem. You look at guys like Burnt Peanut, or you reference other people who are streaming Battlefield and they're blowing up. Dude, you're not
Oh,
like them,
he's
and I'm
doing
not
it.
either. You understand? We're at a different level
He's doing the
because
thing.
of what's happened to us.
He's doing the thing. He's being all narcissistic, bro. Phil does the same exact fucking shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? He be comparing himself to all kinds of other fucking people and shit.
Because
Dude.
the
Get
level
out
of
of here.
scrutiny, the level of harassment we've gotten, and we're lolcows. Not that we
Mhm.
want to be, but we are. You cannot look at guys like
And you know what's fucked up? Unlike Boogie did the most fucked up thing, and that's like fully going clown mode. Wings and Phil, I truly really feel like, dude, Phil could never do it. And they just couldn't. And I thought about this morning. I did. And it's about how people can't change. Cause I've had a bunch of people go, oh, chill. Why can't you do, right? And it's just like, bro, I can't change, you know? And I've said this about other people, like people, you know, when someone pisses you off and they piss you off again and they piss you off a third time, you're just like, people never change. And it's true. That thing it's straight up true. Unless like, it takes catastrophic fucking life, fucking like, fucking up things for someone to actually change sometimes. And like some locals, because of their lifestyles and how sheltered and protected they are, so, like, dude, sometimes by the trolls, they never really have to fucking have those moments that the rest of us have. Like, you lose shit, you lose money, or you lose a job, or you lose a relationship, or, you know, 3. It's just like, fuck. I really am fucked up, huh? Maybe it's me. But but it's like they never have to fucking go through
At
that,
them and be
dude.
like, oh, well, they're better than,
It's
I
just
could do what they do.
it's so easy for these fuckers to just project just their pure feelings of what they think other people are thinking about them, onto other people they talk to.
Won't work. You
So
could literally
crazy.
do exactly what Burnt Peanut or someone else does. No one will care. Okay? What we have to do is we have to find a way to appeal to an audience that actually cares about guys of our stature. And I think it's taken a
Guys of our
long time,
stature.
right? Yeah, really, I've made tons of mistakes over the years, but I think I have done that. I found an audience that likes who I am, what I do at the level that I do it, and I'm happy. And it took a long time for me to say that. Like, that's actually hard for me to say that. I'm happy
No,
because
he
I'm not
isn't,
big,
dude.
I'm not rich, but I'm happy doing what I do every day. And a lot of people don't believe me when I say that. Maybe you don't even believe me when I say that, but I actually
I think it's
genuinely am happy with the content I put
but
out.
I can't settle for that, bro.
Like, I believe when Phil says he's happy, he's like tapping into that part of his heart that's content. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to confuse happiness with where you're at in life with just being content and shit. Like, fucking, we've all done it. Like, oh yeah, things are cool, things are comfortable. Like, that's where Phil's at. Like, yeah, I make enough money to, pay all of my bills and I could buy some extra shit and you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not sitting here sweating about cash, the IRSing on my ass. It's like, yeah, like I totally know what Phil's saying, and I know like where his brain is fucked up. He's confusing being content with being happy, bro. Those things aren't the fucking same, dog. They are not the same, and I fucking promise you that. Like, I've had jobs where I thought I was happy, but I was just content. I was just content knowing that my position is safe and I'm useful and they're not going to get rid of me and I will just make this much amount of money for however much I need to make it. Right. And it's going to be this much amount of money, ever so often. Like, I just know that I'm okay with that. Where there's been times for me personally where it's like, whew, I don't know. I don't know what's happening, bro. I don't know. Pawn shop, da 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 da, right? Sell some plasma for off, dude. But like, I don't have to do that anymore. And I'm happy. I'm personally happy, right? But I know in some ways I'm not. I can say that. Like, there's some ways I know I need this and I want that. But like, I either have to be patient or work harder. It's just like, I don't know. But I'm happy, but it's just like, I know I can't be just like okay with where I'm at in a certain spot, in a certain given thing. I don't know. Sorry.
It's not
Okay.
even.
So, all right, so
It's not even
We're
about
gonna
the
be
rich. Like,
rambling all
I got a
night.
wife that had thyroid cancer, and it could come back any day. So like, I have to save for the future. Like, there's gonna
oh,
be,
no. Okay. No, I
she's gonna
understand
get
what you're
sick
saying,
again.
dude. I totally understand what you're saying, but I want you to understand something. When I say I'm happy, it doesn't mean that I'm happy and I'm poor.
Yeah.
It means I'm happy and I'm doing good too. Like, I'm in the best position of my life financially and things are going good. Even though my
Yeah,
big trap
like he, I'm so right. I swear, there's a different timeline. I'm a therapist, or like I have a PhD in the human brain, bro. But I'm not that smart. I'm not. It's just like I fucking because of my personality, I've exposed myself to too many types of people, bro, and to my own detriment. But it's just like, fuck, man. Like, no, Phil's not happy. He knows he wants more money. Dude, he wouldn't be sitting here drunk at 3 a.m., 2 a.m., right? Like, dog, this happened right as I was waking up. There was duck shit in my eyes as I was like listening to this shit on my phone under my blankets next to my wife. And then I had to go to the living room and turn on my computer to listen to this shit. But this is crazy,
say
bro.
the
Like,
opposite, which I'm
me
sure
and
they're
Phil
all
in the same
analyzing
time
our
Yeah,
talk
zone,
right now.
because they like
bro.
put you on fucking live stream fails the
It's
other day
like,
because
no,
you had a
bro,
$20
bro.
session.
This fucker be getting drunk. He's drunk, awake, like drinking, actively drinking, awake, talking to other men, not like doing what he says he does, and it's like, I'm busy. I have to make thumbnails, and I have to set up the hookah-doodles. Literally, that's what Phil be doing, bro. Is what he said before. I'm exaggerating. I gotta set up the hexadaxels and the lighting, and I gotta do the thumbnails, and I gotta wait for the uploads, and you know what I'm saying? But it's like, no, I know what he does, and it's going through the tracker videos, going through Reddit, going through Kiwi Farms, going through whatever anyone has said about him that day that is like, like on the top, you know, the top of what's being said about him. And this kind of proves it. Why are you fucking drunk and asleep next to your wife trying to like rub on her fucking fat fucking gelatinous ass or something like that, bro? Why are you sitting up fucking talking to some fat nigga from fucking Huckatuka fucking cousin fuckerville at like fucking 11 a.m.? Dude, Phil doesn't realize that this looks bad. He wants to talk to people about time zones and temperature. Phil doesn't realize that, like, for Wings, it's like 6, 7 a.m. It's like reasonable hours for someone to do like a morning stream, even for Wings, bro. Right? Like, it's crazy for Phil to be awake at that hour, obviously fucking drunk, talking about all things that bug him with some fucking dude that's streaming at 6, 7 a.m. You know?
With Call of Duty, it's like it sucks, right? It sucks to make $20
Like, he
after
has
you play a
no
game you hate for 3
awareness
hours.
at all,
It's like, well, I just
bro,
wasted my
of
time doing this.
optics or nothing, dude.
Yeah, but they're retarded because I made $20 playing Call of Duty. Actually, after I made $50 on a podcast, and then I made $20 after I quit Call of Duty, and then I made ad revenue on that, and then I made Kick revenue because I'm part of the Kick partner program. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, what they're saying is bullshit. I didn't make $20 on a stream. I haven't made $20
Well,
on a stream in like 10 years.
but
That's
they
nonsense.
got a little snippet of where you complained about it, and they just used it and utilized it.
Exactly. That's absolutely right. And that's what they always do. So I'm happy and I'm doing good. I want you to understand that, like, I'm doing well financially. I'm not rich, but I'm also certainly not poor. I'm at a good place and things are getting better. They've been getting better for like 3, 4 years. You know,
Bro, oh my God, I'm not rich, but I'm doing okay. Don't forget, dude, my guys. Let's go back in time, bro. When Phil used to beg for pet supplies and grocery money, he used to beg. Dude, he used to beg, tip me. So, so I can have a meal out with my wife this weekend. He literally thought he was entitled, bro, to go to PF fucking Chang's once a week with that fat fucking bitch, dude. You know what I'm saying? On the people's dime, dog. And then, and you do this whole song and dance and LARP to like keep up the fact, oh, I'm poor, but I still need your money, right? And after this is how you know this is the epilogue, bro. Like, Phil no longer fucking claims he's poor. He's okay. He's okay. Why should you give him any money? I make as much money as Phil. Dude, with me and my wife, we make almost 3 fucking times what Phil makes. You never see me beg for a single dime. Some of y'all see me lose my job on stream. Okay, that was a retarded thing for me to do, but it was funny. Okay, it was funny. That's why I did it. But you ain't see me sit here and beg for a single thing. All right. I'm doing fixing low-cal cooking with Chill. I have to buy induction burners. I have to buy fucking pasta extruders. I gotta buy food processors. You ain't see me beg for a fucking dime. You ain't see me go, hey guys, if you like me fucking talking shit about Phil and Wings and sitting here being a fucking lit retard all night, give me $5. Like, this fucker's insane. Like, I love that he says that nowadays. That's how you know it's over. He's done, right? Like, I'm not poor. I'm okay. Yeah, he's okay. He's always been okay. That's the thing. He's always been okay for the last, like, fucking one, like, bro, like the Jews, the $150,000 a year was promised to him 2,000 years ago, and he's been making that for the last fucking 10 years, okay? 120 to 150 fucking $1,000 a year. He never needed a fucking donation. He always could have fucking sat here and buy his own food and buy his own fucking equipment and buy his own fucking dildos and fuck himself in the fucking ass, but he's such a fucking narcissistic, manipulative leech that it feels good to a degree to get it on the free, you know, to get it on the people's fucking dime, bro.
a row.
Fuck, I hate this
And
fucker.
funny because people look
He
at
turns
views,
me
right? And I
into a
know you too,
spurty
right?
asshole.
You look at your channel, you look at views, and you say,
Shit.
"Oh God, the views,
I
the
just-
views."
I-
It's not about the views.
I just
It's
want
not.
I want the views to trend upward. Like I want to feel like I'm gaining somewhere.
I hear you, because when everyone on YouTube looks at things like sub count and they look at view count and they look at that, honestly, someone actually sent me something a couple years ago, and it kind of changed my whole mindset. They sent me something that was like how to make a great living if you have a business that has 1,000 happy customers. And I read it, I was like, this makes so much sense. It changed my mindset. If you just have 1,000 people on this planet who like you and want to keep supporting you, that's way more important than having a ginormous, insane, viral amount of people who join you for a few minutes a
Phil,
day and then leave.
holy shit.
Or it won't.
Think about the math. Think about the dude. This is how stupid and deluded he is. Okay, think about that math. Okay, I'm gonna step into Phil's shoes for a second. If you only have 1,000 people that like and support you, you don't need fucking to be viral and hump, right? Bro, the biggest streamers have that. Less than that, bro. If we're gonna be honest, right? The biggest streamers, if I'm gonna put hood weed math on it. Let's take Asmongold. He probably has like 100 fucking people, maybe 200, bro, that give the good breath amount of the subs and gifts and, you know what I mean, donations he gets, bruh. Right? Like, think about it. Like I'm gonna take someone that we could probably relate to closer, like Raw Phil. Let's say he has 1,000 people on the stream. Only 20 people are probably actually gonna give him like $50, $20, maybe 100, right? And then, like, in my heyday, let's say I probably had like 100, 200 people. Like, dude, only 10 people, maybe 5 would actually give some amount of money, bro. So if you're trying to only be like monetary brained, that is really retarded, Phil. Like, that's retarded. It's stupid as shit. Like, you know what I mean? For what Phil actually fucking be talking about what he wants, dude. But if you're like, I don't know, someone my size, like fucking holy shit. I don't know. It's just like an insane amount, like 1,000 people. 1,000 people will never watch Phil all at once unless like he's like in an active police standoff threatening to blow his fucking head off, you know? Like, no one's actually gonna watch like any detractor like have 1,000 anything. It's just crazy.
Even ever support you. They're just there to see because you're popular, right? And then they don't care and they leave. And
Like Phil's lucky to have like 10 people. You know, he does. Let's be realistic. He has about 10 people that give him money, 3 that give him money, like good amounts of money every day. But it's just like, I don't know. Appreciate that. Appreciate the ride, bro. The fucker should be at McDonald's.
a few years ago,
He
someone sent me an
should.
article. Darkside Phil is the most well-supported guy on Twitch, and I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" And then I read the article, and it was like, you know, in scale of how many views and subs Phil has, he has people who support him more than the average person, and they showed like statistics. I'm reading it, I'm like, it was wrong, but still,
It
it
wasn't
was kind of
wrong.
right. Like, yes, my people who watch me all the time and like my content.
On Twitch, I don't, dude. I don't remember. Okay, so you could come back and be like, "Oh, chill. You have this wrong," and I probably do. I'll admit it. But Phil would get like 200,000 fucking dollars, dog, worth of subs and fucking all that Twitch shit. Where the average person would get like $10,000, something fucking stupid. Let's say per year, right? But Phil would make like $200,000. I'm trying to tell you, Phil, if he saved every fucking dollar he ever got, he would be a multimillionaire. Multi-millionaire. I'm talking like a fillionaire, a fewionaire. Like he'd have like $3-4 million if he wasn't like retarded with his money. If he was as smart as me with money, he would actually have like 10 million fucking dollars. I'm not even bullshitting you, bro.
Support me
I'm
more
not.
than the average viewer who will just join someone and be like, I'm just here to watch and I'm out of here. And that's really
But when Phil says he's making check to check, like for a streamer that's a failed streamer that should have been done got a job, yes, he is living check to check, kind of, bro. Like, you know, like in the rich person kind of
what we
sense,
have to
dude. He
find.
is.
Guys like us who've been around for so long, we're never going to blow up. Dude, I'm telling you right now. I told you in the interview in October, I'm telling you again. We're not going to blow up for a good reason. There's no way we can blow up for a good reason. Too many people think we're jerks, think we're assholes, think we're the scum of the earth. We have to find a way to appeal to a small crowd who actually like us for who we are and see through the bullshit and just make content we love. And that is how we're going to find success. And I think you can do it because I'm finding that now. I'm changing.
Bro, that's literally what you should just do. I mean, I'm a relic. I'm literally like fucking like a frozen relic of the internet that got unfrozen in 2022. But it's just like, bro, that's what you should be doing on the internet. Just like posting and doing things that are fun for you to fucking do, right? And the hope is like people that fucking enjoy the things you enjoy and kind of enjoy your personality come in and they're part of the ride and you cohese into a community and some of them go off to do their own shit. We've done that in the Bacon Social Club successfully. Like we have at least 5 people that we've all fucking done. They've went on to do their own shit, bro. Like shit. That's what a community is. We all just kind of hang out and we fuck with each other because we all fuck with the same shit. And then, hey bro, if you think you could do what I do, do it. I'll help you and do it better than me and do it better than whoever a fuck, right? And that's how like communities get built. Hopefully, but like these people are wholly fucking, selfish and fucking narcissistic. It's like all about everything going back to them at the end of the day, bro.
My methodology.
I'm not talking about just Phil and Wings, but they're part of like they're the lowest fucking rung of the whole internet that's just been infested, just leeches and parasites that just make the same shit. Like that's why everything's the same, bro. You see the same content, and on Twitter, you see people using the same fucking tweets and shit, right? Because it's just like that's how it is. But like, my hope for the internet is that there's a correction. Something happens, bro, and it goes back to like motherfuckers that actually enjoy using the internet as a hobby, making things, just like getting shit done. It isn't about like leeches trying to make a fucking living. Like, get a fucking job. What
I'm
happened to
playing more
getting a
indie games.
job, bro?
I'm doing a variety of content.
You're just doing
I
the
know you can
internet
do
for
it. In
a
fact, you know what? I'm going to
hobby.
say this publicly because everyone's listening to this. I know you can do it. It's just
Yo, what's up, Max?
because you're
You
going to have
fucking
so much
asshole.
against you.
It's a black
You're going to have so many
man.
people saying you can't do it because, oh, look at all these failures that Jordy has had in the past. No, you can do it, dude. I know you can. I have confidence in you that you can do it.
Hold
Like
on,
I
Max, you would have liked the intro I made today, bro. It took a few weeks, had a team of editors. I did one animator and one AI machine, but we made the intro that would have made you proud, bro. If you want to rewind and
You
watch
just
that.
found the way to do it, but it's not going to be playing a game you know you hate, having these assholes join your party, and dumping the N-word, you know, and that's not your fault. But
Oh,
man,
they will use it against me hard. Even though there's entire videos on YouTube where it just spouts off that YouTube has movies hosted on their website that they'll ban you for. I don't know.
right? That's right. And
That's
they're doing it on
right.
purpose. That was
Yeah,
100% when I saw you were
weaponized.
playing that game. I was like, he needs to make some bucks tonight. And I get why he's doing it. And the second I heard these guys talking, I was like, oh no.
I don't like to mislead people at all. Like I have a lot of the low-cal money still. I have a lot of it. And I have a lot of it invested, but like I invested everything into things like CDs and like Roth IRAs and things like that.
No, he didn't. No, he fucking didn't. That's such a fucking lie. CD, like, bro, he's so full of shit. Now we gotta talk about Wings and how full of shit he is. He always be trying to sound like he's not just like a fat fucking retarded hillbilly that lives in the swamps of fucking southern United States and shit, dog. You know, like the most retarded part of America, the most fucking inbred part of the whole country. He was act like, oh yeah, I know what 12 times 12 is. Oh yeah. I took my low-cal money and I invested it in CDs and in Apple stock and in IRAs. I got a Roth IRA. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. He literally sounds like some fucker that sounds like he heard investment terms from people that actually do shit. He's like, oh, that's what people do with money. I'm gonna say that next time so I sound like I'm smart with money. Yeah, like, he's like such a fucking hick,
And I
bro.
can't
It's
touch it, right?
funny as
I have my
shit.
6-month emergency fund and I have what's in my checking account. And I try to
I do believe that Wings is like as smart with money as me. You know, like he has there's an amount tucked away when things go bad. Like Wings ain't retarded with money like Phil. Wings actually is like more responsible. But like if you hear Wings going, yeah, I invested my money in Apple stock. Yeah, I got a Roth IRA. He's full of shit. He doesn't know how to do any of that. He doesn't have no connections to any stock. He don't know how to go about any of it, bro. He don't even know how to keep fucking 5 pounds off his stomach.
balance
All
my life
right,
around making a
fuck
certain amount
out
of
of
money every
here.
month to make sure I can put money away for my retirement, emergency funds, and pay my bills, right? And still live like comfortably. So that's my goal. Like I tell people like, don't give me your last dollar. I'll figure me out. Right.
Right.
But like, but like you're saying we can't blow up. And my goal is not to blow up. My goal is just to be sustainable. Right. Like I'm not looking to be Burnt Peanut with 75,000 users making, $600,000 a month. Right.
Bro, they don't understand how the algorithm works either. It's just like because of who they are, the algorithm has them boxed into it like literally a shitty fucking roach infested fucking corner of YouTube. It does, bro. Like, it doesn't matter if I make a Mr. Beast tier video if I mention Phil, if I go like literally, if I go like, all right, so you gotta jump in this giant empty jar and jump for the money like DSP does. Like, bro, the algorithm will literally clock that, compare it to all the other shit I ever done, and go like, oh yeah, this is just drama slop, and it'll bury it, you know? And they don't understand. It's like worse for fucking Phil and Wings because like they got like all these other people, right? That release all this shit that they do before they do shit, before they fucking click fucking in stream and upload, right? That fucking the whole algorithm is just fucking cornered. Like this fucker has to put on a whole face and call himself fucking Mr. Rogers or some shit to have a shot at fucking going viral.
Would it be
You
nice?
know?
Yeah, anybody would want
Like
that.
it's a
But
wrap.
at the same time, there's a lot of
There's
responsibility.
like a point where, like, for your channel, it's a wrap, bro. You gotta either enjoy the ride or make a new channel, dog. But even then, right? Because of who you are, Right, you know what I'm saying? The shit follows you. Who you are goes with you. Unless you change who you are, which they never will, that shit's always gonna follow you. It's like real life, right? You can have a shitty fucking life and all this shit. Moving to a different fucking city isn't gonna change all your goddamn problems. You still got you to deal
ability
with.
when you got the fucking golden scepter. That
And that's
a
what
lot of people
Wings
don't
and
understand
Phil
either,
haven't
right?
really
Because like
contended
Burt
with,
Peanut, any time he
really.
says something
Like,
wrong, it's going to be the
honestly.
end of his career. Like Doctor Disrespect is a bad example of that, but it's an example of that, right? Because he used to be the guy with the golden scepter.
Right. So here's the thing. I feel like you can succeed. I do. But it's not going to be
He's so drunk
sitting
and
there
I
all day
love
playing Red
it.
Sec. And I know you love Red Sec. I know it's your favorite game right now.
I feel like you can succeed. You do. He's so drunk, bro.
Because you hate Call of Duty. And to be honest, I agree with you.
Yeah, Call of Duty sucks
Battlefield 6
ass.
this year, dude, Battlefield 6 this year is much better than Call of Duty. I couldn't play Battlefield 6 because it's a team game. And I don't play team games, right? I don't. I play.
They should play together. Why don't you two play together? Fucking make an alliance like the fucking Avengers. Like literally like fucking fat Captain America with autistic Tony Stark that's obsessed with RGBs. Fucking, you know, just clap the hands together and get it over
Solo
with,
game.
bro.
So I tried
That's
so
what
hard
Phil wants.
to make
That's
Black.
what Phil wants, bro. He's like, Wings is the only guy. I'm seeing it, bro. I'm sitting here knocking back beers, and I feel like a fucking autistic, low-cal fucking paranormal investigator. Like I'm all like a ghost. I'm stepping like an anime. I'm stepping into Phil's shoes. Oh my god! Like Wings is the only fucking person that I think Phil thinks that he has a shot at kind of like, boom, you know, getting a connection with and getting some rub and making something happen. Like Phil and Phil says, he's like, this is the only reasonable person. This is the only reasonable person I can talk to right now.
Ops 7 be a good game. I bought equipment to fucking make the game work
Oh
on my streams,
shit,
and
bro.
no
Get
one
the
will
fuck
watch it.
out.
No one will watch this game. Even though I played a stream, I suck at Call of Duty, and I had a positive kill death ratio every match of like 2.0, and no one would watch it. Everyone agrees Call of Duty sucks this year, and you're good at Battlefield. But I'm gonna tell you, my best advice to you right now: stop playing Red Sec on stream. You heard what I just said. Stop playing Red Sec on stream. Keep playing Red Sec in your personal life because you love it.
Personally, I don't like it. I tolerate it. Like I don't like first
You don't
person.
like-
I don't like first person shooters at all. I don't like video games for the most part. There's certain video games I like. Right now, I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 in my personal time because I kind of like Baldur's Gate 3, but it's what it is. I play Diablo 2 in my free time. I hate first person shooters. I've been playing them for 30 years at a high level. I fucking detest them. Like they're the same shit over and over again. And once you
At
get
a
good at
high
them,
level,
you just realize.
Did you hear this fucking asshole? I've been playing. I can't do a fat southern voice, okay? But I'm not trying to copy PPP. Y'all know that. I can't play first person shooters at a fuck. I can't. Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck. I can play first person shooters at a high level. I just don't like to play them, you know? Get the fuck out of my face.
People were fucking you with it.
Yo, if this was the truth, we would see Wings on Tarkov. Like, Wings would be eyesing people on every map of Tarkov every day. And then he'd be in fucking Stella Monteith like me. Fucking airing motherfucking pockets out. Fuck out of here, dude.
Cheapest shit in the game, and it just irritates you. Like,
all right. So you do like certain kinds of video games.
yeah, you know when you play Street Fighter,
isometric RPGs.
You know when you play Street Fighter, and you know like when somebody's cheesing the fuck out of you, or they're zoning you, or they're like getting a free throw out you, and like they're just using the cheesy character to beat you, and how it sucks ass, and you know it because you have so much experience.
It's crazy. I've played Call of Duty at a high level. I've played Halo professionally. And I've coached teams, like professional teams, bro. Sponsored by Powerade back in the early 2000s. Like I was out there in the MLG, okay? You don't see me sitting there flexing. I'm an old fucking retarded hippie stoner guy. Like I still got my acumens about me, but it's just like you could tell fucking I'm not that great at games, but you could tell I enjoy them and I'm competent at them. I hate that Wings and Phil have the fucking nerve to go like, oh yeah, I play these at a professional level. Like, no, you don't. You do not, sir. Okay? Holy shit. And then it's like, on top of not being able to really comprehend and play these games, you be sitting here just like not having fun playing them, just like Phil. Holy shit. I don't want to sit here and criticize Wings and Phil. Fuck, I was just here for Phil. But of course, Wings got to be saying retarded hillbilly shit.
That
Because
you
he's
know
a
this person's beating you because
dumbass
they're being cheesy.
hillbilly.
That's same
Of
thing
course.
happens in first-person shooters when you get good at them. You realize that you lost this because somebody's using the meta gun or they got you at a right angle or some shit like that. It just irritates you. It doesn't even when you do well. Like the other day I was playing Red Sect and I squad.
And that's what's crazy about Wings when he plays Rainbow Six, right? He actually does know like the angles and the peeps, like the beginning match peeps. Like I do too. You know, but it's like he never tries to fucking learn around them. He never ever goes like, "Oh yeah, I'm never gonna go here again." He always goes like, "Oh yeah, I don't know." He's so weird when he plays Rainbow Six. You know, he's straight out carried. He's carried fucking high as you could go. He's not good at it, and he thinks he's good because he was carried. It's weird.
the 4-man by myself with a scar. Didn't even flinch. No adrenaline enough. No.
He reminds me of Onyx players, like in Halo, like back in the day, bro. Oh yeah, I'm fucking Onyx, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like their boys carried them to Onyx, dude.
Dopamine hit, nothing. I don't even give a shit. I'm like, all right, fuck. At least that's over. Like that's the feel of it.
Yeah, you'll lose all satisfaction, but
There
then
is
you
no
realize
satisfaction.
exactly the modern version is such a pale comparison to what used to be good that you don't even feel any kind of excitement or enjoyment when you win because it didn't mean anything. It's not like it used to be back in the day when it had skill involved, right? So let me ask you this.
Let me ask
You don't
you
like
this.
modern first-person shooters. You said you like Baldur's Gate. You like Diablo 2. But it sounds to me like you're totally turned off from video games these days. Is that a
1000%.
correct statement? Or do you think there's anything
1000%.
you would actually like to do?
Bro, it feels like Phil's trying to set up it feels like a setup. Okay? Just stick with me. Because Phil doesn't want to play video games. He hates playing them. He doesn't want to play them anymore. And I'm telling you, he's all drunk, trying, like, doing that kindred spirit shit. You don't like video games anymore either, don't you? You know what I'm saying? It feels like he's feeling Wings out, bro. It does. It's Phil. Feels like in a manipulative way. It's like he's feeling where his energy is, so he could strike. He could strike and go for a specific thing. I know I sound all oblique or opaque because it's just like I don't know exactly. I'm fucking high and I'm like 4 beers deep. Once I get 6, I'm as drunk as Phil is in this video. But I handle my alcohol better than him. I don't drink hard alcohol like he does. I just drink like beer. I'm like Hank Hill, bro. I just get like drunk like Hank Hill or one of the niggas in the alley and I go to bed. I go to work the next day. But like Phil's just like unemployed drunk. You know, like in if you're from fucking the West Coast like me, you know, he's like straight up like those drunks, dude, that just hung out in front of the convenience store and shit all day.
Like Resident Evil 9's coming out. I don't give a fuck.
Once in a
about
while
playing
they
it. I'll
smoke
buy it.
crack.
I don't give a flying fuck about playing it. I could care less if that game does well or not.
They try
But
to
it's gonna
sell
be something
you a
different.
joint
It's something that will attract people
laced
that
with
might not
angel
click on the
dust,
stream,
dude. Ooh,
and I'll
the
play it strictly
90s
for
were so
donations.
lit.
Right.
Like that's just the life I live. Like I don't give a fuck about Resident Evil 9. I don't care about Grand Theft Auto 6. They could come out tomorrow and I'll be all right. whatever.
So what do you want to do then? Honest
What do you
question.
want to do?
I mean, I asked you this the other.
There. Okay, so I wasn't wrong. Yeah, he was trying to fill Wings out to see where he could connect with him on a somewhat human level about where they are about games, or you know what I mean, about so Phil could go like he's trying to work a bridge to make content with Wings. You know, but he's doing it all drunk and sloppy, bro.
Today, you didn't answer me.
I gave you the answer earlier today. I don't know. I'm just burned out. But the fact is, I'm not allowed to be burned out. So like, I just got to keep going.
Man, you are. I'm not exaggerating. And again, everyone's listening to this. I know they are. This is not a private.
This is manipulation. Oh my god, his voice is turning up. You hear the this is not exaggerating. Dude, he's about to manipulate this guy and grease him up with like, bro, this is dude. Phil is literally like the retarded Tony Soprano. You're about to see it right now.
Conversation. You're in the same situation I was in, like maybe let me think. Shit, 7-8 years ago, because I got to the point where I was making videos on games every single day, and I was pumping them out at such a rapid pace, like covering. I could beat a game in like 2 days, right? And everyone knew me as Mr. YouTube, the guy who could beat a game in 2 fucking days. So everyone would flock to DSP videos because he can beat the game so quick, and then we can, get a fast opinion.
I'm sick of this. I'm fucking sick of Phil taking shit I've said and things that he's heard other people say in the past and like meld it into his fucking shit. Fuck him. No. Okay? The only reason why people liked watching Phil back in the day was because there wasn't too many motherfucking people uploading full gameplay streams or videos. And if they did, like Let's Plays, right? They actually were taking time to fucking edit them, right? So they took longer. Okay? Some gamers were sitting here fucking like actually playing the game at their own pace and editing and fucking uploading it like the way they could. While Phil was just like speed running through shit. Fucking 10-minute videos. Like that's how Duty fucking does. You know? 10-minute video, 10-minute video, 5-minute video, 10-minute video. It's like 6 fucking videos a day. And it's all the same shit, and you don't know which one to click on because they're all fucking like all over the place with fucking like big ass clickbaity fucking titles like fucking will I get out the toxic swamp? You know what I'm saying? Like he was always just gaming the fucking system until the system got fucking sick of fucking letting him fucking get shit from it.
It killed me. Like I just didn't care anymore about what I was doing. And then when I became a live streamer, it got different for me because when I became a
and then fucking the apocalypse happened, you know? I love how Phil won't fucking bring up that with Wings. Like it happened to Wings, happened to a bunch of people. The apocalypse, Phil didn't make no money. He had to go to fucking Twitch. He didn't want to fucking do Twitch. Okay? Like this is like this dude, Phil's been here for so fucking long that this feels like ancient Phil lore almost at this point. But he did not want to go to Twitch at all. All right? He just wanted to sit here and be a lazy fucking retard and fucking just sit here and film himself just playing the fucking games and uploading to YouTube. And then the ad revenue just got cut the fuck off and shit with machinima, so he had to fucking go to streaming. This is the only way he could make a couple fucking bucks, dude. It's fucking dumb.
live streamer, there was no
You don't even want to talk about that no more.
rush anymore.
Shit.
It was more about, hey, I'm with the audience. I'm talking with the audience. I'm chatting.
It was
And
never
while
about
I'm playing a
talking
game
with
like
the audience,
Zelda Breath
dude.
of the Wild, which it stands out to me because that was one of the first games I ever.
He even said that. You know, I've seen so much Phil. He said that before. I never wanted to even talk with the audience before. Oh yeah, I never wanted to do that. Humph. You know, he was forced into fucking streaming. He's always forced into fucking conforming pretty much. You know? If he's gonna still sit here and fucking make a couple bucks so he doesn't have to get a job, he's always gonna be forced at some point to conform to what everyone else does, dude. You see it nowadays, you know, with his gay little background and the way he is about it.
For
Like,
live
fuck.
streams, right? People started chatting with me about other stuff, and a lot of it
It's
was
a
bullshit.
lie. Like, I hate how he's talking to Wings like, oh yeah, and I wanted to fucking stream and talk to my audience, and yeah, bro, I was always gun ho. No, he had to get his teeth inked out his fucking head and $1 pulled out of his fucking pocket to fucking stream, bro.
It had
Fuck.
nothing to do with the game. But then people started talking with me
It's
about
like
my
everything
experience with the
else.
games and my experience with Zelda. And I was like, oh, I don't have to just talk anymore. I don't have to be stupid with, like, say, sexual comments or dumb swears all the time. I can just, like, talk with people about games.
No, again, he's sitting here hiding his history. Like, he's sitting here mindfully, like, enough of his brain is sober enough to know that if he tells the full fucking shit, it'll make him look bad. It's like, no, bro, fucking, you're sitting here getting fucking mogged the fuck out because you're saying, like, dude, he was saying the F word every other, like, all the time back in the day, dude. Like, all the time. Like, the way I say it privately when I play video games, he's saying it with his full dick on the fucking desk. Dude, I'll never forget watching Phil playing PUBG and going, oh yeah, there's little F words in his house. Oh yeah, we're gonna kill these little F words and all this shit, dude. This is like, fuck.
And since
He
then,
went
it was like an
hard on
epiphany for me.
Twitch. He went hard on Twitch before they tightened their butthole, okay? He
Hanging out with
did.
people on the stream while I play games has made it so much fresher and so much better for me that now, even though I'll admit, sometimes I feel like I'm burnt out if I'm playing a game too long that I don't like so much, just that social experience makes it better. All right. But at the same time that I say that, I understand that just playing games 24/7 becomes so draining, especially if you
Yeah.
don't like video games or you don't
And
like the games that are coming
now
out.
add 250 pounds to your body weight where walking hurts, and all you have is to sit down and look at a screen all day. That's my life.
Yeah, I know. And dude, and you're stuck, and I get it because you say things like, oh,
I swear, this is like when black people argue about who had a harder struggle with Jewish people, you know? Well, bro, I'm black. Fucking, we had to go over to the waters and, you know, the slave trade, and then the Jews just like, well, the Holocaust. Well, like, you know, the Holocaust. And then, like, it's supposed to end the whole conversation. That's what Wings is doing pretty much. Well, I'm fucking 5,000 fucking pounds. It hurts to walk. Add down on to hating video games, Phil. Like,
I did
holy
want to ask you one
fuck.
question.
I mean, like people say, "Oh, go
You,
get a job." I want to go get a job. I do. Like, I'd love to be able to get up and be able to stand 8 hours a day and just go work and make money and not have to do this. I'd
you
love to.
can't.
I can't. I'm stuck.
Dude, you
This is what I
can't.
do.
There's no way you could do that. I understand
And
that.
that's the
I
reason I'm trying
totally
to lose weight
understand
right
that.
now. It's like I want the weight to come off so I can go get a fucking job.
For me, right now, everyone says go get a job. I'm like, well, you're retarded because if I get a job, I'm going to make way less than I'm making right now. You're an idiot. But I could walk out on my door right now and go apply for a ton of jobs and I get them because I'm 175 pounds. You can't do that. And I get that. All right. I totally get that. And that's, that's something that's a huge
Well,
added
there's
weight.
also the other weight of like, and you have this too.
Phil
No matter what
is
job you get,
not.
if somebody
What
notices
the
you,
fuck,
you lost that job the
bro?
day that somebody.
Phil is not 175 fucking pounds, dude. He's literally like 220, 225. And you could see it. You can see it in his fucking titties, bro.
Notices you.
That's right.
Get the
And
fuck
these
out of
people will never
here.
let us get a normal job if they can
I'm
find out where we work. They're going to
175
try to.
pounds. Fuck out. That's like a pregnant, skinny white woman, bro. It's like 175 pounds, bro. The fuck out of here. Feels literally like 220, bro. Like max.
With
Dude.
us because
Double
that's
XL
another win
shirts
for
and
them. That's another
shit.
video for them. That's another, another adrenaline or endorphin, another endorphin rush for them that they hurt someone on the internet that everyone hates, right? Yeah, I hear you, dude. I totally hear that. All right. So here's the thing. You cannot get an in-person job. And I've heard you say stuff like, "Oh, I'll get an IRL job." And you say you do gig work. I bet you help your wife doing gig work. You don't do gig work yourself. You help your wife doing gig work. I get that,
No,
right? Is that
no,
true?
that's not true. Like I do gig work, and
Yo. Yo, fuck. Phil tried to project his own life onto Wings like that. I know Kelly's fat ass don't be doing nothing, just like my fat wife. I know your wife just sits here and folds clothes and sweeps floors for $7 an hour. I know Wings gonna shut that fucking shit down. Dude.
sometimes we do it together. But like I do it myself. Like I'm physically capable of driving a
That's
car and
funny
like getting in
as
and out of a car.
shit, dude.
Because you're sitting down most of the job. Like you literally,
Well,
like,
that-
you,
okay.
you go to Walmart and they put the groceries in the back seat and you just drive and put the groceries on the
Oh
porch.
fuck.
That's good to hear. I'm actually happy to hear that you can at least do something.
And I do
Because-
that. I do that more as just to be active because I hate this.
I doubt, dude, to be honest, I doubt that you could do it enough to make a ton of money, right?
It makes money, but it's not something you'd live off of. I'd hate to live off of it. But like
I've
the way
I
I
researched it a little bit.
the way I
about
do
the whole-
gig
the
way I
whole
do gig
and
work
tips and stuff.
is like I'd usually try to keep $5,000 floating. And if I need to
Mhm.
borrow money, like for example, like land taxes came up just recently, right? I had car insurance and land taxes come up. That was like $3,600, right? I pulled it from my DoorDash fund, and now I'm gonna pay myself back. So I start paying myself $300 a month back to that, and
That's a lie. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. Because I made more money than Wings, bro. And that's not how the money works. Oh, yeah. I just have like the DoorDash fund. And I use the DoorDash fund to pay my fucking taxes. Like, fuck no. Fuck no. Like, I just pay the taxes. You know what I'm saying? I just pay the taxes, bro. Or you taking out the fucking tax refund or whatever.
also start
fuck.
dashing or whatever. Again, still I
At
get
least
that
for me,
$5,000 back.
dude. That
So
is
instead of like
weird.
borrowing it from a credit card.
It's weird. It's weird for Wings to say that. He should make as much money as me, if not a little bit less. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pay taxes every motherfucking year. And it's like, I just fucking pay it, bro. We just pay it, bro, for like our general fucking funds. Our savings is literally just that. Like, you don't get touched by nobody, not even to pay land taxes. Like, what the fuck?
Or anything other place.
Bro, that don't even make no sense to me. Am I crazy? Please tell me I'm crazy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna save money for tax season. Fuck,
way I do
dude.
it.
I ain't never heard
Right.
nobody
That's
doing
smart.
that.
I'm actually happy to hear that you can do this stuff because you have to understand you say that on stream and you never elaborate, and your haters are crazy about, oh, he made it up, or oh, that's just Kelly doing it, or whatever. So that's good to get that out there. I'm glad to hear that you're actually getting out and doing other stuff than just streaming, and that you're capable of doing it. But
And you also gotta
that's not
understand, like,
sustainable.
my wife also has a master's degree. She has her own job as well.
John Kanye, Wings is unbad. Yo, that makes sense too. Yeah, you're right, bro. Holy shit. You're so right. But I don't think dude, if it's not DoorDash, it might be like Uber Eats. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a bunch of other apps. I could totally see like maybe Wings doing Uber Eats on the sly. Dude, I
Right.
didn't think of that.
You have an additional
Fuck
income.
me.
Thank goodness. That's awesome. And thankfully, again, what all our detractors say, right, is
That does confirm it though, right? Unless he's lying and Wings is a liar, right? But it's like, fuck, damn, dude, don't fuck it up for him. Don't fuck it up for him. I'm one of the few people that's like, dude, if a local's like doing a fucking job that isn't like they're making money, that isn't just like fucking being a leech suck fuck off the internet, I'm all for it, okay? It's what everybody else has to do to make ends meet. They should too. You can't come up with a crack show or anything like that to make you money, and this is all you want to do. Fuck you, and you get a job. Like, those are the rules, bro.
always the
Those
worst
should be the
possible
rules.
nonsense. They have no idea what our
You
real
can't
lives are
make the
like.
money you
Seriously,
want.
they have no
you
fucking
should.
clue
You need
what our
a
real lives are
job.
like because
Wings
if it
trying
was
to
as
do
bad as
that.
they said, we wouldn't be
fuck
here,
with 'em.
right? Like, we wouldn't be on this fucking planet. We wouldn't be able to keep sustaining if it was as bad as they think. They're just nuts. We have significant others who love us, who help us, who support us, who take care of us. These people are the worst dregs of society who would never even understand.
The worst dregs of society, bro. You guys wouldn't believe how beloved I am in the society I moved into, to the neighborhood I moved into. Dude, everybody knows me from the restaurant I cook at because they all see me cooking there. Bro, Christmas, my birthday, customers be giving me a bunch of money and gifts and shit. You know what I mean? They're all tell Cho Murray thank you. You know, for if he's one of the best cooks you guys ever had. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit feels great. Yeah, these motherfuckers are
What love
crazy.
means. Seriously, that's why they're able to hate someone on the internet as much.
I hate these fuckers because I hate them like I hate an anime character. Except for Phil. Phil, I invested a little too much of my humanity into the vortex. I gotta actually see this fucker die. But overall, bro, this is like TV watching for me, you know?
As they do,
They don't
because if they had love in
understand
their
that.
lives, they would
You
not.
don't understand. You made your life such a weird, fucking dramatic fucking thing. You know, yeah, weirdos like me that's like, what's gonna happen next week on the next episode of DSP? You know?
Get it. They would not even understand that. So I'm happy to hear that she's there for you, you know, and it's not just you doing everything. That's awesome.
And since we're doing like that, like I don't feel
No, Wings is lucky because if I fucking power bombed my wife through a table like fucking Wings did, I would be sitting here divorced. I would. I'd be probably sitting here from a Motel 6 in fucking Nevada, fucking like in Las Vegas, dude. You know, with a hooker fucking behind me that doesn't look great. It's all I could afford. My wife divorced me. I'm fucking sad and I need my dick sucked. I'm just sitting here making fun of people because my life's so shitty.
like another thing with the weight loss is like I don't feel like I treat Kelly good
like
enough
Phil thinks our
as a
lives are
husband
like that though in real
because
life, bro.
I don't have no
It's
libido,
funny.
right? Like so like our romantic life could be so much more, but my body just doesn't make the chemicals needed for me to like push for that kind of stuff. So like it ends up, I don't know. I shouldn't be talking about this.
Testosterone, we already know. Wings is low T. He has no testosterone. His dick doesn't get hard. Bro, not only does his dick doesn't get hard, he's so fat. He has such a bad chemical imbalance in his that I don't even think he can make ejaculate. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's totally like just like a wholesale throwaway guy kind of shit.
You shouldn't be talking about it.
Like, dude, if this was ancient Greece, should I say it? Should I say it? Bro, I've had too many beers. I shouldn't say it.
Probably, that's for sure.
I just wish that I could be
I'm like, if this is ancient Greece, you know what I'm saying?
more than I
You know
am.
what I mean?
Right? Like I wish I had a more manly.
You know what we done to people
No,
like
and dude,
Wings
I get it
produce
because
kids?
every moment that I live, and the reason a lot of people make fun of me is they say, Phil, you're talking about working out. You're talking about getting healthy. What a joke. We don't believe you. And then they look at me on camera as like, oh, God, he's skinny. Yeah, of course I'm skinny. I'm not lying to you fucking idiots. I'm doing it for a reason because I want to live longer for my wife. You know?
No one has ever said this.
Well, I'm older than her. Not so much older. I think it's about 8-year
How old are
difference.
you?
I'm 43. I'm about to be 44 in April.
Because like I've been
Oh my God. Bro, somebody pull the fucking record. Yo, back to like we're in a detective agency. Somebody pull the file on fucking Cat. How old is she, bro? Because I want to fucking like get Phil investigated for assault. You should be charged for assault for like taking a young woman and like literally making her a person beyond repair. Damn near. Like, holy fuck.
I'm about to turn 40. I'm about to turn 40 and I'm starting to like like look at movie actors that didn't live much fat. Like Dawson from Dawson's Creek died at 48 just recently.
Right.
And he wasn't a 400-pound land monster. And I'm like, dog, do I have a
Is Cat 36, bro? Fuck. I'm trying to think in my head. How old is Jenna? Dude, Cat is 36. Damn, that bitch is like a couple years older than me. That's so sorry. Holy shit. Dude, Phil's ruined her life. He should be in prison for that. Like in Cho, if I ruled the world, Cho would be in prison for just like making her damage beyond repair.
8 years
you know?
left?
She's
Is that
never
what it
gonna
is?
be a mother.
You know, it's like you start thinking about that shit.
Yeah. And
Like, bro, my cat, my fucking cat Theta. I love this. Is my favorite pet. Okay, I love my cat Theta. That's my bitch. And she be going in heat. We're gonna get her fucking like
you get to the
neutered
point where
soon.
I was
But this fucking bitch, she be going in heat, and I'm like, I be telling my wife like, yo, like think about, you know, our cat as a mother. Like she be such a good mom. And then my wife is like, no, she be a horrible mom. Like about her cats. And I'm just like, damn, that's like Phil about cat. But like it's like my wife about cats. Like, no, you're never gonna be a mother. We're gonna get your ovaries ripped out.
feeling bad. I really was. I had pain in my joints. I'm like, what am I
Or
doing?
rip your
I'm over
ovaries
40.
out, bitch.
I got to start working out. And I did it not for me. I don't care about how I look. What do I give a shit? I want to be here longer for my wife. I do. I want to be happy, healthy, taking care of her, and doing things that,
No, he doesn't. He wants to be here longer to fight his ops, bro. I swear to God. Phil just wants to be around to fight his ops. He's a fucking just mad old man, bro. I swear. He's like granddad, dude. I swear. He just wants to fight his ops forever, bro. It's gonna be so dope. We're gonna be fighting Phil in the stars, my niggas, okay?
I realized, why am I being so lazy when I can do this
Thinking about
minor
his
thing
wife. You don't want
and
to
be
live
better for her?
longer for her.
And I started doing it, and
Fuck
it
outta
became,
here.
a routine. And now I'm so happy because now we're both getting better together. And everyone makes fun of her for her weight. She's not fat anymore, but she does not want to come on camera because
She's not fat anymore, bro. Does Phil really have the Ozempic, the Ozempic plug, bro? Oh my god, dude! Like, come on, that's a really that's a big dick fucking claim to make about that bitch. Like when I saw Kat, bro, you're saying she is not fat anymore? That is a big claim. That's like Donald Trump saying the damn election is stolen kind of shit. Like, I need to see her. Like, Phil's such a shitty husband. Like, Phil, do I need to contact the CIA to try to get you to get Phil, like, to get you to get Kat to fucking come on camera again? Do we really need to see her speculate and make your whole life a fucking goddamn New York drama about what Kat looks like again?
she doesn't want to give anyone any kind of
Well, they won't
entertainment
give her credit
factor.
anyway. Like Kelly gained some weight recently, but like Kelly lost a lot of weight, and like they still called her fat when she was like 140 pounds. I'm like, Kelly's an average weight woman now. Like she's the exact weight she's supposed to be, and you're still calling her
Yep.
fat. It's like, okay,
Right. And they always will. They don't care.
right.
They're only there to hate on and
No! No! Kat wasn't fat! Yeah, she had horsey teeth and like a horsey jaw and face, but she was not fat. Dog, don't make me fucking go into Rolodex and pull out the records, bro.
and destroy and tear down. They're not there to
Get
acknowledge
the
anything.
fuck out of here, Kelly. Kelly is like, you could tell she's been fat since she was like 8 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's her form. It's just kind of fucking like froggy and fucking kind of obese. It don't matter how much weight she lose. She gonna look a little fucking weird, right? She been fat she been fat since Bill Clinton's been president, bro. She barely tried to lose weight. Come
They won't
on.
acknowledge
And I
that
love
I look better.
Kelly, but like,
They're just,
come
oh,
on, dude.
he's on Ozempic. No, I'm not. I've never had a drug like that in my body. I'm working out. But to them, anything is a clip. Anything is a piece of content, right? To make money. So,
This is the
so anyway,
greatest shit ever, bro.
honest question for you while I got you here, because this is what, honestly, when I had you,
I'm hard to talk to.
dude,
I
you are very hard to talk to.
I
Holy
cut the
shit.
world. I'm very anti people.
You understand why I jumped on the chance when you said, "Oh, I'll call Phil." I'm like, oh my God, my wife is
Oh my
asleep
god.
next to me in the bed. Okay, seriously, but she sleeps.
Oh my god! What is he saying? Phil! Uncle Phil, don't say this shit! Phil! Like, bro, you almost want, dude. I swear, you almost want to grab him by the fucking goddamn scruff of his neck. Don't say this shit! I gotta rewind it.
You understand why I jumped on the chance when you said, "Oh, I'll call Phil." I'm like, oh my God, my wife is asleep next to me in the bed. Okay,
Oh my god! Oh my god! No! Phil! It feels like slow motion. Uncle Phil. No! Don't just say that. Holy shit,
seriously,
dude.
but she sleeps with noise canceling stuff on because our neighbors are so fucking loud. Okay, that's another story for another day.
Oh my god! Phil, you're such a low cow! Oh, I'm like, Phil, dude, I almost want to help him. Like, I want to reach through the ether, but I can't. I'm like, Phil, dude, I'm gonna slap him behind the neck for cat's sake, almost. Like, for cat's sake, you just want to give him a good fucking shut the fuck up, dude. Shut up, you're drunk as fuck. Shit,
Okay,
dude.
but I can like just
Ah,
do random stuff at night, not loud, but calm stuff. And he said, oh my God. He said, we can have a conversation. I'm going to have this conversation right now. Let me jump because I tried so hard to get you on my show. It's not about getting you on the show. It's about having a conversation with you. Okay. It really is.
Hmm.
And I care about you. I'm going to be honest with you, Jordy. I care about you. I do.
oh my god, he's so drunk. Phil doesn't care about anybody. Oh my god, dude. No fucking shit. Oh my god, it's the greatest shit. Greatest shit ever. This is the greatest Phil shit ever, bro. This is the greatest Phil shit that we've gotten ever. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Fucking goddamn browned out, needs to go to bed. Fucking trying to suck cock, gay drunk Phil.
I see
Woo!
what you're going through. It's very similar to things that I've been through or am going through.
Shit.
And I know how painful it is. I know how stressful it is. And to me, to see you go through the same shit is like, man, I wish I could help him because I've been through that. And here we go. I've been through people trying to join my lobbies and be fucked up to me and say stuff on mic. And I've been through these things. All right. So anyway, I got you on a conversation here. All right. Honest question. What do you want to do? What would be online? Because you cannot do an offline job. You can't, and we know this, right? You can do gig work, but that's not a full-time
Yeah, no,
job.
it's just side money.
You're
Like realistically, where I want to go in the future with this is like, I was kind of hoping to transfer this over to like being segment. Wise, like the root cause is like I want to do like a podcast on like Friday, and then like Thursday do like a Dark Souls stream with Kelly, and like segment it to like it's different things, but it's more planned out. But like I don't know, like
Oh, my wife's a mod. She's watching this, and she came in here to fucking. She's like, babe. Oh no, I'm not gonna call her in here, but she's watching all this shit, talking to me about it. It's
depression
fucking
in a
weird,
certain way
bro.
messes with a lot of it.
Do you think you could ever do something consistent?
Yeah,
Because
100%. I did local live for 2 years.
No, he
no, you
didn't.
did, right? You did, but but first of all, Lol Call Live. Hold on a second. Lol Call Live is so. You know I didn't do it, right? You understand why I could not do that stuff, right? Like
Yeah,
that's
I
not
understand why you
positive
did.
content.
It's not positive content, but at the same time, like you know why I did it, because like the money was there, and it's like I needed to play catch up because I went broke in 2015.
Yeah, you were playing accelerated catch up, exactly, and you bit your teeth and you bit your tongue and you ran forward and you did what you needed to do for your family for like 2 years and you made all that money and
Bro.
you banked it. And again, I'm going to say this again. I respect you for that. I can't do that shit.
I was like,
I was talking to my wife. My wife, she's watching this shit in her bedroom, and she's all, bro, it literally sounds like you talking to your sister when like you're all fucked up. And I'm like, oh shit, bro, go fuck yourself. But no, it does. It sounds like me talking to my sister. Cause like my little sister, bro, the bitch is getting married tomorrow. But like my sister's literally like the only person that knows me. Like that bitch knows me better than I know myself. You know what I mean? When I feel some type of way about the world and myself, I call that bitch, and she's so blunt. Like, chill. You're a fucking asshole, and sometimes you take your jokes too far. And I hate listening to your fucking voice and your jokes and all this shit. So yeah,
it is, but I still consider Boogie and Key
I
my
was
friend.
oh shit,
Like
bro.
if they
Like
asked me to be a
Phil's
partisan, I
fucked
probably
up,
will. I mean,
dog.
like I didn't like where Local was heading. Right?
Like, I'm not gonna lie, dude, I've been this fucked up. I'm almost there right now, but I'm not gonna sit here and talk about my feelings, dog. Not with you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem with Phil. We're always gonna circle back to this, but that's Phil's problem. He has no one outside of the internet, not even his wife, bro. Okay, I'll be honest. My wife does not like when I'm like, oh, did you hear what happened? Bro, I went to her about like Boss Man Jack, right? Because sometimes she's like about it, sometimes she isn't. She was just on her period, so she wasn't about it. So I was like, oh yeah, yo, Boss Man Jack, he just got out of rehab. Humper. And my wife's like, shut the fuck up. I don't care about this stupid internet shit. You know what I mean? And she's on her period. So I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, I just slunk up and mind my own business.
Like that, it was like a 24-hour telethon, where it's like
It sucks.
it's a,
I feel like Phil can't talk about anything with Cat. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's cringe. Like, but me and my wife love drama. Like, we watch Forensic Files, and that's why we like low-cow shit. Mostly me, but you know, it's just like crazy, dude. It feels like Wings and Phil, they just have like wives for the convenience of it. You know what I'm saying? And not even cause like, bro, you know what got me and my wife together? Our mutual friend. It wasn't even the internet hooked us up or nothing weird like that. It's like old school as shit. But the guy that used to deliver the bread and produce to my restaurant I worked at, he fucking like met this chick that was friends with my wife, right? And he told me, he's like, yeah, dude, I want to introduce you to this chick. And he didn't know too much about her. He's like, but she likes Rick and Morty, because that's all he knew about me at that time. You know, it's like I watched Rick and Morty. It was like season 4 or whatever. He's like, yeah. I told her you like Rick and Morty, and she likes Rick and Morty. I was like, oh shit, da da da, and you know, da da da, pop pop, little stick in the hole, and that's how I got my wife.
Thought we were running a church more than a podcast,
But
right?
like me and my
yeah, but
wife
Jesus,
like
Jesus,
weird
like everything was
shit.
like
It's
how
like you
how much
gotta have
mustard can we
shit in
dump on our head to make
common.
money?
It feels like Wings and Phil, they don't have anything in common with their wives. And the only thing that Phil has in common with Kat is that like when they met, right? Kat was a fan of Phil. Like she was into games and streaming and probably like that lifestyle and culture. But it's just like Kat isn't. She's like a whole ass different fucking person now. And so is Phil, like in the worst way. Phil in the worst way. Kat probably in a more adult way, right? Like she probably she plays games casually and she doesn't like really elaborate big games and shit like that. And you know, it's just like Phil's on some fuck shit, bro. This is some
Right.
fuck shit to
And
tell
that's not
some
content.
dude
In my
like
opinion, that's
3
not
a.m. like
content.
this.
That's the clown acting, smashing a pie in his own face. And yes, the clown is a full-time job. It really is.
Yeah.
There's clowns out there who make
Well,
full-time
Boogie,
money.
Boogie is a full
But
time clown right now, and I want to say he's my friend. And like
I said that the other day. Oh no, but Boogie is Boogie is like that's why like I can't even watch Boogie. You know what I'm saying? It's not even being aware. Like Boogie isn't just aware he's a low-cow. He's overcorrected. I feel like you know, like that narcissism. He's the total opposite of Phil, where Phil's super guarded and shit. Boogie's like, well, if I just like full on lean into it, everyone will like me. I think that's like Boogie's logic. And it's like, no.
called him a couple times, like and told him he had to slow down on certain
Even a
jokes because
low
it's going to hurt him in
cows
the long run. But
like think you're cringe as
like
shit.
it bothers me
kinda
to my
shit,
core
you
that
know?
Boogie is like ripping his house up for like Local Live right now. It's like have you seen the state of Boogie's like streaming room right now? It's like,
oh
dude,
no, I don't follow that stuff, man. I swear to you, and you might not believe me, I have never watched Local Live once. I've only seen clips of it on social media. Once I watched Kino Casino.
That means he's watched it. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's like if you watched a clip, it's like more than 5 minutes. You watched like kind of what the show's about. That's what a clip is supposed to do. Show you a snippet that's kind of hype of a part of a show that they want to get you to watch. So Phil's watched Locale Live. Fuck his logic. Fuck him.
Reacting to it. I have never watched the show. I have zero desire to ever watch that kind of content, nor do I want to be a part of it. You know, for me, the content that I put on the internet, I
That's
want it to feel
crazy. You know, you see how big his ego and his head is? I hate Locale Live, right? I've watched it. Watched a bunch of episodes, bro. Do I enjoy it? Not really. But if there's something I like a gold nugget that I think that I could probably wiggle out of there like a fucking tooth or something, I'll try. I'll try, you know? That's how I kind of see Locale Live. It's like they're like the Boogie faking cancer shit. I feel like that's the last like good piece of content that like you could get from it. And it's just like made up shit and fucking like fake ass fucking fat Jerry Springer nigga shit and stuff, bro. Fuck, it's
like it's
stupid.
something that someone can watch today.
I swear, it's like content that people that fuck their fucking sisters and drink Mountain Dew all day fucking like. You know, like the actual fucking fucking weirdos that watch low-cal shit, dude.
10 days from
That's
today,
what
10 weeks from today, 10 years from
Keemstar
today,
got.
and be like,
The
it's
cousin
positive content, it's
fuckers.
fun, it's gaming or whatever. It's a podcast. It's something that can be fun no matter
It
what.
does.
I don't want to put
You can't even tell me I'm wrong. Low-cal live just straight up feels like cousin fucker low-cal shit, bro.
something on the internet that feels like it's harmful.
Let me get the
or it's
gross
dated,
the
or
grossest mouth.
you know what I'm saying?
people
Like,
and the
I feel like
fattest
that
I feel like I
whites
know what
short
you're
I
saying,
can
but I feel
get.
like we're
That's funny. Isn't that funny? Fucking fat whites that don't take care of their oral hygiene and yell in the camera. It just feels like such chillbilly, like Confederate ass fucking low-cal shit.
to me,
bro.
it feels like you're conditioned to do it this way because this is the way that the trolls.
I hate
won't
low-cal
fuck with you.
live. Yeah, you can tell. I hate low-cal
It's like,
live.
I
I
was
don't give a fuck about my trolls.
because I was conditioned to do things forever just to try to avoid getting ire.
Oh, I don't give a two shits about what my trolls say about me anymore. I don't, dude. I want to make a legacy that in 10 years or 20 years, 30 years from now, someone's
John Kanye. Yeah, you're right. You could totally tell too. Like Keemstar, he's trying to be like some Howard fucking Stern shit, dude. You know, even harder than Phil even claimed he was doing. It's straight up like he wants his own rat pack, but it's like, bro, that was like a once in a lifetime thing. You know, where you could just get like these random fuckers that aren't really related, but kind of are because they're fucking weird, and have a whole show and universe around them and with lore and storylines. That's what Keemstar's trying to do. That's what Howard Stern did. It's so fucking cringe,
stumbles
dude.
upon Dark Side Phil because I know no one's going to care about me eventually.
It's
going to
weird
happen.
too, because it's like you could tell there's segments where he wants it to be like Jerry Springer, you know, like fat fucking retards on a couch, and then there's a disagreement about a little thing, and you know what I mean. Then they're yelling at each other. You gotta watch her snaggle teeth in the camera, and man, fuck Keemstar.
Right? But someone
You
will
honestly
find
believe
his
that,
channel and
though?
be like,
I hate low-cal
Like I'm
live,
not gonna
bro.
sit here and be delusional. Like anybody's gonna show up to like one of my red.
I
sex
swear
streams.
to God, it's like what it's like he's literally like the Disney of fucking the nichest part of the internet. The last kind of like real part of the internet, bro. You know? He's like Disney trying to buy out Knott's Berry Farms and shit. If you're from California, you get the reference. Like he's literally like Disney trying to buy out like Knott's Berry Farm and fucking Sea World and make it his own fucking gay fucking little universe. So fucking
20
cringe.
years from now, if that shit might get one view a year, right? It's like to me, it's like bubblegum content. Like you consume it right then and there, and once it goes out into the trash can, it's never to be seen again.
that's because you're playing Red Sec.
I mean, like
Seriously.
right? But like, what's the difference between that and like Breath of the Wild?
Because, all right, I'll give you an example. All right. The other day, I'm streaming and someone joins my stream. And, you know, do you believe them or not? I don't know. Someone says, wow, I just found your Heavy Rain playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy Rain, that came out in 2010. Yeah, I found your Heavy Rain playthrough and I loved it. And I just decided to check out your live content. And to be honest, your content is nothing like it used to be. But that's cool to know that someone who did a playthrough of Heavy Rain when it came out in 2010.
I had someone go, "Dear Chill, I really loved when you used to do a lot of DSP content, but then you started spurging out too much and being a retard. I don't like you anymore. But then I saw you change things around. I really like you a lot now. Here's $40. Like, this isn't a thing that fucking happens. These fairy tales that Phil comes up with, bro.
Still live streaming in 2026.
Oh yeah, someone saw my Heavy Rain playthrough. It's always Heavy Rain, bro, with
You know,
this guy.
and
Oh, you
if
saw
you
me Heavy Rain
truly make something
playthrough?
that
Get the
is
fuck out of here.
representative of an honest reaction
In the
at the time that something is
nigga, in the big 2026. In the big 2026, you think someone's just like literally like fucking like tripping over a fucking like bent up piece of rug? Whoa! Just fall into a Phil heavy rain shit? Get the fuck
happening,
out of here, bro.
then that content can be immortal.
That's super niche though. It's like let's take Burnt Peanut back into this conversation, right? How many people in the world right now do you think is watching Burnt Peanut's Arc Raider live stream from last week? I don't. It might be a couple thousand because he's so big, but like by the time that you get a year out, that stream is going to get the same views as like the Heavy Rain. You might convert one person over to a Phil, winner at that point.
Come here,
right?
bitch.
That happens, right? You find somebody that's into a really niche market, and they find you, and they just adapt to your personality. By the way, I'm sorry, Sweetie Man, thank you for the 15 gifted subs. Thank you so much. But that's a Bigfoot. That's why I call it Bigfoot. That's the exception, not the rule. Right? The rule is 99.9995% of the people that interact with this content are going to do it when it comes, the day it comes out, and the time, and that's when they're going to consume it. And very, very, very few people are ever going to consume it after the fact.
That's not
correct.
true.
And you're always going to get.
That's not true. You know, that just simply isn't true. Like, I don't know, if you're if you're entertaining and the content you're making is entertaining, then in a way, right, it's rewatchable forever, bro. There's a bunch of channels. I'm not gonna name them. I'm gonna gatekeep them, but there's a few channels, dude, that I like so much. Once in a while, I don't mind like falling asleep to a playlist of their content. You know, it's not even because like, oh, I like their voice or anything. It's like, bro, their content genuinely is like humorous and funny and evergreen. Like, that's the word for it. But Phil's like evergreen in a negative way, you know? Like, he's just like stupid as shit.
the insane exponential, attention as soon as something comes out. You're right. But at the same time, what you're talking about Burnt Peanut and you're talking about online games. That's very different from a game that is.
And then they're talking about Burnt Peanut, right? Like, I don't mind. My son loves Burnt Peanut. He loves me. He's like, I love you and Burnt Peanut. My son loves when I play games on my VTuber and shit. But like, he watches my game shit and Burnt Peanut, bro. You know, he's almost that age. But that's the age group. It's like fucking kids and preteens and teenagers. And it's a bunch of those motherfuckers nowadays, bro. Like, like now, I'm a fucking parent. My son's all fucking old and shit. Like, he's at that age. I'm really realized, like, fuck, that Burnt Peanut guy is not just like a fucking one-off. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are kids watching this dude, and they're gonna grow up probably watching him as long as he streams and shit. Like, he isn't bad. He's louder than my ass, bro. He's fun. I like him. He's fun. I think me and him playing fucking Arc Raiders would be a vibe, as long as I ain't call anyone the F word.
Heavy Rain's Heavy Rain's is a game, right? Like,
but they don't get it.
It's
They
not
don't
that much-
get it. You know what I'm saying? They don't get vibes. They don't have charisma. Like, they don't get, and it's not. It is their fault. It's just like they don't ever try to take a game at face value. Like, Wings or Phil. You know what I'm saying? They don't try to take a game for what it is and just have fun with it. And just be natural with it. You know, that's what streaming used to be, bro. You know, like, no matter how cringe you were and shit, it was like people. Why do you fuck you think Asmongold is as big as he is and he doesn't wash his ass, bro? You know, these are people that usually we fucking deem to live in the shadow realm. You know, in the quantum realm, to never be seen and heard of again, or to just be mocked by people like me. Right? But he's one of the biggest streamers ever. It's because, bro, he was here when, like, streaming was literally just about, like, weirdos like me just, like, doing their fucking thing. But it's like fucking, like, people like Phil and Wings. They got at it at the wrong time. Like, streaming. If they were better about YouTube, I swear to God, if Phil and Wings just, like, if they just kept uploading edited content, you know, I feel like they would have went a little bit longer. But it's like they both jumped, like they got greedy. They jumped on the, oh, I gotta stream. I gotta stream and shit, you know? 'Cause that's where all the money was at
Shit,
the
that's a
time,
let's
bro.
play-ish
They
game,
fucked
right? Because you
up.
weren't live
Correct.
streaming in 2010. You were actually doing let's plays in 2010.
Yep, that's right.
Because like live streaming didn't really pop off until like 2013, 2014.
And I was behind the curve.
No,
I was late to
2012 is 2012. 2012, 2013, that's when streaming really started taking off, bro. Like that's when it really started, you know, you started seeing Twitch solidify and you saw, fuck, when did Mixer pop up? I was on Mixer the whole time. I think that was like 2015 or 16, bro, right? But like, nah, streaming was like fledging, like it was still a little infant, bro. Like in 2012 to 2015. After 2015, that shit took off like a fucking
the
rocket,
game on
dude.
live streaming. I was doing
It
the
did,
on-demand.
because it was mostly because of Fortnite and PUBG, right? And politics. It was politics too. It was a bunch of old game streamers like me that got into like just talking about politics and arguing about that. And you know, that's where you saw people like Andy Worski and all them pop up and shit.
videos for a very long
It was
time,
literally like
and I
2012
was
to
one of the
15,
prominent
dude.
guys, particularly doing the narrative-based stuff, like the Heavy Rains,
That's when
the
you
Walking
should have
Dead.
got into
When it came out from
streaming for
Telltale Games,
sure.
those games got me giant attention because I was reacting to narrative stories, and that's what I mean. Like, there's a difference today between someone who's reacting to or not reacting, but playing a
Oh, for Tanga? Bro, I've talked to him a few times. I don't know him. I'm not gonna act like, you know, I know for Tanga. But I've talked to him a few times, bro. I don't know. Maybe. That's like some future shit. Maybe me and Fratanga will bump elbows hard enough, you know, where we'll stream
an
together.
online-oriented multiplayer
But yeah, me and
experience. You're
him for
right.
sure. We're
Today,
fucking
if you play the
crazy
first
shit.
stream of a game, day one, you're going to get attention. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, you need to have an audience who's plugged in. If you don't, they don't really care. No
Well,
one's going to jump in. You know what I mean? Unless they
well,
hear that, oh, he's doing something innovative with a multiplayer game, they're not going to jump in. But when you do a playthrough of something on launch day, that is, you know, a one-time experience. That day one, when I played Elden Ring, I stuck in the entry level area and I fought that stupid
Tree
Golden
Sentinel.
Knight guy. I forgot his
Tree
name
Sentinel.
until I beat him. You know, like, and everyone to this day still quotes it. Oh my God, Phil, you were an idiot, but it's the most entertaining
It's what
thing
people.
because
It's unique. It's what people remember it as. But like I want
exactly.
to bring this up though, and like I think you're disregarding this is like trends happen, especially in like the online space. Like, and I'm gonna reference this. There's a girl that I know you watch. She
Uh-oh.
makes like video content of old games.
I'm sorry.
Phil's like, you know, like he's expected to be roped into some kind of contravaric fucking, you know, shit, dude.
Or not.
Baby.
Contravaric. I made up my own fucking word, bro. That's how much of a vibe I am. I'm an interesting nigga. I say interesting things, like and sub. Contravaric. We all need to use that. Holy shit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I am.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry. I was
Oh, this is when Cat fucking came in there, bro. This is when Cat Yo, this is when Cat slayed the pig.
Video content of old games like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby. If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're being extremely loud. I am. I'm sorry.
I
I
got,
was too loud, guys.
I got feel in trouble. But
Yeah, I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh
But,
fuck,
This is why
bro. Bro, we never seen this. Okay. Why do you, bro? I'm semi-retired from the vortex. Why the fuck you think
And
I'm
you,
here?
I was not expecting to see you here. Thought you were, you know, retired.
I am Ryan Reynolds. Why you think I'm here? Why you think I'm here, nigga? Bro, get the fuck out of here. This shit is gold.
don't do this stuff at night, you know, and I didn't know I was being this loud, so I gotta go.
okay.
Oh my god.
It was a fun
dude.
conversation, though. And this is why I would like to have you on my podcast.
Meet my bestie.
But you can't. That's the thing. Phil can't have these conversations unless he's drunk. He's incapable, bro. You know? Yes, guys. I've been saying it for years. I'm gonna stick to my guns. Phil, I don't think every fucking morning he drinks. I think once in a while he might have like a shot or two or gin or some shit, and then he'll drink coffee before he goes on the stream, and then he'll drink water, and then I've always said it. I said it for years. I've had the theory locked in for years, bro. Okay, like the evening streams during the break, bro. He'll hang out with Kat and do that shit. But before he hops on, that's when he drinks, bro. Okay? That's when he starts drinking. And Phil's gotten good. He's a good alcoholic, okay? He knows how to pace himself to stay a certain amount of drunk or to not get so drunk, or you know what I mean? Before he hops off. It's when he hops off. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, dog, the night is when the demon comes out. He's like Batman, right? He is. He's like fucking, like, Dent fucking Wayne, okay? When the night comes out, bruh, the gin comes out, and the cape and cow comes on, and Phil's ready to fucking just bro, I nailed it. I've nailed it. We've all nailed it. I'm not gonna act like, oh, chill. I'm such a smart. I'm fucking dumb as shit. Phil's such a basic bitch, fucking nigga, dude. It's like he gets drunk. He starts drinking on the evening streams, bro, and he paces himself until he gets off. And once he gets off, he gets off. Like, he starts kind of playing his games and he kind of lets a little loose and he hangs out till Cat goes to bed. And he probably goes to the office and he does do make his thumbnails and collect the things he needs from the little fucking servants, that surround him. But then he's sitting there kind of sipping and going on Kiwi Farms and going on the Reddit. There's a new Reddit, bro. The new Reddit's active as fuck. Like, there's a whole new Reddit nowadays, okay? The last Reddit got nuked. There's a new Reddit where motherfuckers talk shit about Phil and just Phil and all that shit, bro. Things are where Phil doesn't want them to be. Phil thought things were all good and cushy and cool, bro. I hung out with Asmongold. I'm sorry. Every time in my head, sometimes when I think of Phil, even at work, bro, I don't say it out loud, but in my head, I'm like, Phil's like, I hung out with Asmongold. Oh, shit, bro. Whew.
Well, can I finish this point before you leave?
But
Yeah, go ahead.
our boy's so busted. This isn't the final season, okay? The final season's over. I'll tell you straight up, I thought the final season would end with Phil dying in front of us. It ended with Phil trying to think he was the ultimate puppet masseteer against one of the biggest fucking trolling channels goddamn on the internet, right? It is you just get repeats of it. I'm the King Snake. I made this happen. Oh, this is an experiment. Oh, begging, all this shit, dude. It's just so repetitive. This is the greatest shit that you're gonna get from the epilogue saga. Think of an epilogue, okay? It's straight up those hood movies, like those black basketball movies and shit. The movie would end, right? It would go with me. It would start with Chill Murray, right? And it'd have me freeze. Like, I'd be sitting here talking to y'all, and it'd have a black choir singing. Da, 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 da. It'd be like Chill Murray went on to make more money than Phil and just overall be a happier person than Phil. While I'm all frozen and shit. And they'd be like, oh, Phil fucking got drunk. He would continue to get drunk and try to fucking hit up every locale that he thinks below him and beg for money until the day he died of a fucking stroke at the tender age of 52. I
Well,
swear
I know
to
you watch a
fucking
content
God,
creator called
dude.
Early Bird.
It's
right?
the epilogue
You reference that,
saga.
like Early Bird.
We're
She's like
done, dude.
she makes like old video games. It's like she does
This is
like
the
little
greatest shit
video essays
ever.
on them. Well, like that's what's popular on YouTube right now, the video essay. And what's going to be popular 2 years from now might not be the video essay, but right now that's the new hotness. And that's what replaced Let's Plays. And Let's Plays still happen, but they're less popular than they were back in whatever year Let's Plays were popular. But like that's what I'm saying is like the content you make now has to be ever forming and ever changing, and that's one of the parts I'm struggling with, is because I know I can't make fucking video essays.
It doesn't, but it doesn't though. That's one thing I learned. Your content almost never needs to change. I know a bunch of people, bro. They never have to change a single fucking thing, right? It's just like, hey, their personality and like they nailed a certain thing in a certain fucking lane that they could fucking do, right? That they could just do it forever, bro. They don't need to evolve. Like there's some people that don't need to, right? And what you need, some people need to recognize, yeah, sometimes you do need to work harder than some other people. It's like real life. That's what sucks about the internet. It's like real life. Yeah, sometimes you need to actually work harder than other fucking people around you. And that sucks, right? Because you just want to fucking just have fun and make content. But like, if you want to do it for a living, you actually have to fucking like everyone around you is competition, bitch.
I sound like fucking George Bush.
Not
I
your
got a southern
friend and
accent,
stuff. You got fucking be
and I'm just
eating.
witty.
I think you make video essays. It's just the problem is making that kind of content on YouTube today is so risky because you're at the mercy of the algorithm, where at any moment they could demonetize your video. I had a channel where I made video essays before
KO
they were
Gaming?
even called video essays. You know,
What's my hometown? Richmond! What we love? Richmond! Rich what? Richmond!
That's okay, 'cause we home. I wish that you could show some love instead of hating so much when you see some other people coming up. I wish I could teach the world to sing, write some music and have them tripping off the joy I bring. Shit, I wish that we can hold.
it was called KO Gaming, and I had a 1 million view video, and within 5 months of me working hard on that channel, it got demonetized for no reason. You know, it's just not worth it. The money today is with live streaming, not with the video essays, unless you find success with the algorithm,
I
which is
know I'm
very
doing
rare.
too
And
much,
even
bro.
then,
Now
when you
I'm
find that
doing too
success,
much,
it's
right?
fleeting. It's not long term. You know what I mean?
I
Like it
100%
could,
agree. I 100% agree with you because I can think of a guy right now named Clown that he did a lot of Elden Ring video essays, and I loved him to death. And he's quit YouTube at this point because they take so much time and energy to make. And at the end of the day, it's like you got to hit a home run every time you make one. If you have one that underachieves, you put 40 hours of your life into something that didn't make you no money.
Then do it for fun. Just do it for fun, bro. I swear to God, dude, just do it for fun. You have to keep that fucking thing in your head. You have to, bro. Like, cause like making content and shit is so easy. Like, bro, any of you can learn how to edit a fucking video better than anyone. Okay? You can. Just put in the time, right? But it's like, it's so easy. Phil and Wings, they did it. It's easy to get complacent. Oh, yeah, I make money for this, and this is gonna pay my fucking bills. This is what so many content creators do. We're gonna talk about more of them Monday, too, bro. We got a bunch of fucking niggas begging for fucking money. We're gonna talk about them Monday, but
exactly.
all
And
these
imagine
content
that's your
creators,
business.
dog, they're
And then all of
dumb
a
as
sudden,
shit.
you know, one day it's good, 1 month, it's good. 6 months,
It's like you get a couple checks that could pay all your fucking bills, and I don't know, your brain breaks, and you're like, oh yeah. That's why some content creators, bro, the content is just like what it is. So I'm gonna do the same thing forever. This is what pays the bills. You know what I'm
it's good,
saying?
and then all of a sudden it's taken away from you for no reason. You didn't even do anything wrong.
I
It's just gone.
swear to God, that's why YouTube sucks, man. Like, I'm not talking about like the lower rungs where we hang out and shit, but I'm talking about like YouTube proper, dog. It's just like it's like everyone making the same shit, dog.
And that's why I
That's
stopped doing that
why it's
on-demand
like you
shit.
gotta
Like
make
I
that
used to
ad
only do
revenue,
on-demand
baby.
videos, and
Gotta
when I
get the
saw
bag.
stuff getting
It's
demonetized, I
cool.
was like, nah, I'd much rather have a live audience contribute to what I'm.
It's cool, but it's like, bro, it's annoying listening to Phil. Like, just like he's a victim. He always has to be a victim, He's always a victim of a person or a group of people or a system. When, like, dog, this fucker literally gets to make like fucking 120 fucking $1,000 a year. Whether they're fake tips or not, this fucker still gets fucking tips. He still gets like a couple views. Like, dude, he still gets Jade. Like, Jade, the most genuine fan he has, right? Some people don't have that. And this fucker can't even be appreciative of that disabled little fucking dweeb, bro.
Doing, and that way they can't just steal that from me. So anyway, good conversation, but yeah, I gotta go, man. It was a good one though. I wish I could get you on my show. I wish that we could work together in the future, but you're so hard to reach, dude. I don't even know what else to say.
I'm very anti-person. All right, Phil. Thank you for stopping by, man.
All right, man. You have
Yo, at least, hey, Wings being straight up about it. Yeah, I want to talk to people, bro. If Wings had any social intelligence, he would have took that as a hint. All right, Wings don't want to talk to, not just me. He probably don't want to talk to nobody, or I'm gonna stop talking to him. Whatever. But Phil's all drunk. Sorry, yo.
Let me tell you
Oh, our nigga Snort Hogan,
something,
bro.
brother.
He's out here in the cut. Big up Snort Hogan. But I guess Phil, of course, Phil had to wake up and talk, and he had to address the elephant in the room, How he was up, fucking drunk pill talking some 500,000 pound ass motherfucker in the middle of the night, waking his wife up, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy because Phil wasn't even talking that loud. If I could be honest, like, I woken my wife up, like, fucking bullshitting on the internet. It's because I'm loud. I'm actually loud as shit,
And address the
Well, Phil,
elephant
it's how
in
he
the
was talking.
room. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just go ahead and jump headfirst into it so I can talk about this and get it out of the way, and then we can move on to gaming. All right? So, last night, something crazy happened out of nowhere, completely unexpected. All right, let's talk about it. So, I'm in bed with my wife. All right? My wife's asleep. I'm not asleep because I'm more of a night owl. I stay up later. In fact, I've told you guys many times I kind of stay up late.
He's setting up the scene of the lie. I was in bed with my wife, but I'm a night owl. He was never in bed with his wife, I don't think, bro. I really don't think. I think I've said this in the past. I think Phil, after the stream, he hangs out with his wife while he drinks until she goes to bed. And he probably bullshits her, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And then he bullshits in his little quote-unquote office, just sipping and scrolling all night, bro. Till he gets all drunk and tired enough to actually crawl in bed with that ugly fucking whale of a bitch.
Sometimes doing work, just sometimes relaxing.
This is a
And
lie.
it just so
though.
happens
I was just in bed with my wife, and I decided to just talk to Wings. Like, get the fuck out, bro. Get the fuck out of my face.
that I am just on the internet, on YouTube, and in my recommended, I see a video. It's Wings of Redemption. He's actually streaming, but it says he's playing Arc Raiders. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wings of Redemption is playing Arc Raiders? He doesn't play Arc Raiders. He hates that game. He detests that game. So I know that something is up. All right. So I clicked on it. maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have said, I'll have some self-restraint. Let's not do this. But I clicked on it, okay? So I start watching Wings stream. And basically what's happened is Wings of Redemption is in a party with two guys who I don't know who they are, okay? I'm assuming they're acquaintances or people that he knows that he's done co-op with before. And I'm like, well, this will be interesting because I played Arc Raiders for a couple of months. I'm curious, you know, what the gameplay will be. He doesn't play this game, right? And so as I'm watching it, it becomes fascinating because he's playing it totally the opposite of how most people do. He's outright saying in his commentary, I hate this game and I hate looting. Looting is for wimps and a word I can't say. And basically, you should be killing everyone, right? You should be killing everyone. That's the whole, and the teammates are like, well, that's not really how you play. It's really PvE. You're supposed to like team up. And yes, you can snake people, but you're not supposed to. And Wings is just like, no, we should go be killing people right now. So it ends up being this crazy.
Sounds like I'd want Wings on my squad. Literally, that's the kind of person I want on my Arc Raider squad. I want to kill everyone. I want to run pockets. I want to rob motherfuckers. Yes! Yes, King. Let's go. It feels like, dude, he's one of those Arc Raider players, dude. Dude, if you're in the Arc Raiders community, all right? Like, there's two communities. There's one that they're all like Phil. They're just like little bitch ass pussies, bro. And they cry and complain, and they cry about people that just sneak them at the extract and take all their things, and it's the things they work so hard to get. You know, it's like those guys, and then there's like us, like the dudes that make fun of them, like we do, like fuck, bro, my wife. Like, what are the jokes, dude? My wife fucking left me because I lost to Stella Monteith and shit. And it feels like Phil's like that guy.
Easy.
You know? Like the bitch ass PvE guy.
Stream of him teaming up with these
We
guys,
should
right?
all hug each other.
I watched it for
We should all hug each other and suck each other's fucking cocks, and while we fucking fight the robots. We should just be fighting the robots and drinking each other's fucking cum. Like, I hate those motherfuckers in the Arc Raiders community,
maybe like
bro.
15 minutes.
I hate them
and
so
then all of a
much.
sudden,
I love
as
killing
I'm
those
listening to the
fuckers
stream,
and
I
taking their
realize
shit, dude.
something's up because the
Man,
commentary of the
it's
guys.
always those dudes like, oh, why'd you have to do that, man? Bro, I killed some dude's girlfriend, and she was like, oh, man, you're a dick. And I called her a fucking fat, frumpy bitch, and her boyfriend was like, oh, dude, he called me the N-word. He's like, I bet you're a dirty N-word. You want to call my wife a bitch? And I was like, yeah, I killed your fucking bitch. I'm about to kill you too. And I killed him, and I killed his friend, took all their fucking shit, bro.
I started
I love
noticing
Arc Raiders.
that the things that they're saying is kind of like sneak
I love
dissing.
it. It's like
All right,
fucking
like they
Modern
said to
Warfare
him,
2
what's
sometimes,
that
dude.
meme? It's a countdown. It's like 14, 13, 12 times or something like that. That's a detractor meme against Wings. I don't even know what it means, but that's a detractor meme, okay? One guy literally can't stop talking about otters. I don't even know what that is. Something new? I don't know, you know? But anyway, so basically, oh, it's the age of consent meme. See, people are informing me now because I don't even know what these are. People are saying that's the age of consent meme against Wings, okay? So basically, these guys are doing these memes that are totally anti-Wings, and he is completely oblivious to it. Completely oblivious to it. I'm like, I know what's going to happen. These guys are going to do something to get Wings in trouble. That's why they've teamed up with him here. So I'm basically trying to now type in chat.
Bro. So he's trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho. You see this guy? You see this manipulative little cuck? You know, after he got caught kind of being a drunk little fucking weirdo, dude. You see, so what you guys don't know, Wings was hanging out with people that were calling him fat, but they were using a meme to call him fat, and Wings didn't realize it. So I thought I'd come down and put on my cape and cowl and tell him how he's being fanoodled and fucked in the game. Cause I'm so good at it, you know? I feel so fucking weird,
Tell
bro.
Wings, hey Wings, FYI, you know, this is a problem. These guys, I don't know who they are, but literally every other word out of their mouths is a detractor meme at this point, and you're not catching on. They're gonna do something. Like, this is some kind of a setup, right? I go to type in his chat, and it won't go through. Like, it looks like it's going through, but it's not going through. And I'm like, what is happening here? I can't talk to the guy. And then I thought back, and I'm like, wait a minute. Do you remember what happened a couple months ago or a few months ago? So back in December, if you remember, Wings was supposed to be on my podcast, this show, okay? And he canceled. I then tried to reschedule a few times, and he started ignoring me and not responding, okay? And the only way that I could get his attention was to go onto one of his live streams at around the same time that I did last night, okay? Because that's when he broadcast.
Don't forget, that's the last time we caught him drunk talking to Wings. So he's pretty much trying to, like, morph the narrative to make it make sense why he would go to Wings all fucked up and out of his fucking senses the Wings last night like a fucking dumb drunk retard last night. You know? Look, you guys remember, I was in Wings' chat before. You know, I was trying to talk to him. But yeah, it was like, bro, you weren't trying to have some, like, ear-licking, ear-sucking fucking pill talk session with him,
Like,
dude.
he's always kind of broadcasting
I
at
swear to
ridiculous...
God, I've been watching Phil for many moons. I ain't seen my boy that... Like, I have never heard Phil that fucked up since, like... Cat left him. Or not Cat. Fuck. Dude, I'm almost fucked up. Since Panda left, bro. I ain't heard him actually that, like, audibly just straight up fucked up since, like, Panda left. For sure.
hours. And I jumped on there and was trying to get his attention then to get an answer about,
Like
hey, will you join my stream or whatever? And apparently one of his moderators permanently timed me out, which means I'm not banned. Like, I can see the chat and I can try to type, but my text never goes through. Now, I didn't know that because I haven't tried to type in a Wings chat in like 2 months, right? So now here we are in a situation where I absolutely need him to see that he's about to get into trouble with these guys. I'm trying to help the guy, and my text won't go through.
This little fucking hoe-ass motherfucking N-word, bro. I was trying to save him. I was trying to help him. Fucker. You little motherfucker. Is helping Wings sitting here being all drunk talking about your problems and trying to morph him in a way to make Wings fucking stay in the conversation to fucking talk to you, bro? What the
So the
fuck?
first thing that I do, I jump on Discord and I try to message him. And I don't know if he's going to see that or not because he's in the middle of the game. So I'm like, what else can I do? Oh, yeah, I could just log into my other account because the thing is,
so fucking dirty.
if you haven't noticed, when we react to stuff, I'm using my DSP Reacts account because that's the one that I have as a YouTube premium sub, so I don't see ads on YouTube. So that's what I use to watch videos. But I also, of course, have my DSP Gaming account, which is my verified account and everything on YouTube. I don't have the premium membership on that one, but it still works. So I said, oh, I'll switch accounts. So I switched accounts. I jumped back into his chat. Okay. And now I'm trying to talk to the guy. And again, he's basically not seeing me. And I'm like, the only way I'm going to get this...
Phil and his fucking backing tracks. What the fuck? It sounds like a fucking goddamn, like, gay biker fucking... Like a gay biker fuck club song.
Guy's
dude.
attention so he doesn't get in trouble. I'll send him a super chat. So I send him a super chat. All right, because I want him to stop playing with these guys. I'm like, dude, if you keep playing with these guys, they're going to mess with you. They're going to make content for detractors. This is awful. So I send him the super chat. All right. And then finally, he sees it. He reads it. And he's like, oh, okay. And basically he says he stops the game like he ended that game. He rushed to end the game because he saw my super chat warning him that these guys were doing detractor stuff. And he says, I'm going to go on a break. Okay, and I'm like, oh no. He leaves their mics on. He walks away from his stream, leaving these guys' microphones on.
I swear.
I can't explain that.
This is
Okay?
crazy. He's all sobered up. This is like Phil. He's all sobered up. But I don't think he remembers all the bits and pieces of what happened last night. But he knows in general that he hopped on Wings' stream kind of drunk and kind of just blabbed like a mushy asshole. You know what I'm saying? So Phil's trying to like, he's so bad at PR, dog. He is. So he's sitting here right now trying to go like, so you don't know, guys, so Wings. He's trying to do it so where Wings doesn't feel insulted and Phil could feel like he could protect his ego, dog. I swear, this is the kind of setup he's doing. You could tell. Look at his fucking little snaky ass fuck face, bro. Literally, this is the face you make. You're about to lick the head of a fucking penis or something, bro. It has like that little snaky fucking face. Shit, dog. I hate him.
So he goes and he does it. And guess what happens
He's
when he walks away to
bullshitting
use
so
the bathroom? Just take a wild guess.
He's bullshitting so hard
Can you
right now, dude.
Let's see. Top 5 things that would happen. Number 1, that's
Look, he's darting his fucking eyes in the corners of the room, bro. My
what
boy.
happened. Okay? They said the N-word on his stream multiple times. Now, I think it was a clip. I don't think they were saying it.
Fucking
But there was
Phil,
some
dude.
clip that they kept playing. And he just kept saying the N-word over.
You see how it's all Wings, bro? It's all Wings and how Phil's trying to help Wings and Wings. Like, Phil ain't sitting here talking about, like, bro, you're sitting here drunk as shit, kind of going ham about your feelings and your thoughts and all this shit with Wings in a weird fucking gay fucking way. The day before Valentine's Day and shit, where you should be cuddled up with your fucking wife, homeboy.
Over and over in a loop publicly on his stream. So he comes back, and now me and his moderators are trying to tell him, dude, you have to shut this down like right now, because if you don't, YouTube is going to end up holding you accountable. Oh, people are saying that's a clip of him saying it. Now, I don't know that. All I know is it was someone saying the N-word. People are saying it's a clip of him saying it. I didn't know that. So you guys are informing me more than I would know of any of this stuff, okay? So basically, I'm like, you got to shut this down, dude. You're going to get in massive trouble if this is on your channel. So
This is totally what happened, bro. This is totally what happened. This is totally what I just saw, bro. For sure.
he did. He shut down the stream. He deleted it. He restarted the stream. And basically, I was in chat and I was, talking to him. And then he called me on Discord. Now, I was not expecting that at all. Like, I was intending to just maybe have a chat with him in the chat for like a couple minutes, 30 minutes, maybe just talk and see how he's doing and see what just happened. Like, who are you?
Bro, no shot. Phil called Wings. Am I tripping? I didn't see that part. But I need confirmation. Like, bro, nah, damn it. That's going to bug me. I need to see who called who first. Like, I'm sorry. That's going to really put the cap on it for Phil. Who called who first? Did Wings call Phil? I doubt it. Or did Phil call Wings all fucking drunk and fucked up, dude?
These guys, why are they messing with him like that? And he calls me on Discord, all right? I shouldn't have answered because it was the middle of the morning, right? So what I did is he's called me on Discord. I got out of bed. I came in here. And I answered his call, and we talked for like 30 minutes about everything. We talked about these guys who were trying to mess with him, and he...
Nah, that sounded like he was totally on the phone, bro. It did. It sounded like he took that Discord call on the phone. It did not sound like he was on his mic. Like, oh yeah, I totally took it in my office. No, you didn't, bro. You totally like had that on your phone. You're watching all that shit on your phone, bro. I don't know where. He probably was next to his wife, bro. All cringe watching that shit. Got up to talk about it, and Cat heard him and fucking got on his
thought
ass.
that they were his friends, and because he had done co-op with them before, and I'm like, dude, they're not your friends. This is the same as your other co-op buddies, and people are trying to bait you all the time. And we had a long conversation, probably like 30, 40 minutes, I would say.
An hour.
About a million things.
It was an
okay?
hour.
So that's that. That's what happened. And then basically what happened was, as we were talking, my wife woke up and walked across the house and opened the door and said, "You're being insanely loud over here."
god, the way Phil's kind of said that made it sound like Cat was some kind of like horror creature, bro. She woke up, she walked across the house, dying. I'm sorry, in my head, it's like, bro, you're making her sound like some mythical fucking like horror creature dying. She heard a sound. She walked across the plains of Azeroth and found you, speaking the secret code to get in the gates of fucking heaven and shit.
Why
Like,
are you doing this in the middle of the morning? And rightfully so, she has the right to yell at me. I shouldn't have done that in the middle of the morning. You know, my fault. I already
He wasn't even talking that loud, bro. like, damn, Cat got that ass.
apologized to
Goddamn,
her.
bro.
I shouldn't have done that. She has the right.
I'd tell my wife, shut the fuck up and go back to bed. I would in real life. Shut the fuck up and go back to bed. You're waking yourself up. Yeah, I put a little gaslighting on top of that. You woke yourself up. Shut the fuck up. I'm fucking talking about man shit here.
to sleep just because
Not at all.
I'm more of a
I wouldn't
night
do
owl
that.
and I stay up
Joking.
later, and she goes to sleep earlier than me because she works earlier. You know, it's messed.
I'm joking, but I would. I'd be like, bitch, shut up. You're gonna tell me you shut up, grown ass man. Bro, especially if I was paying all the fucking bills in the house. Like, Phil, shut up. How about you shut up and enjoy like whatever air and comfort that I'm paying for, bitch? Go back to sleep. Close those eyelids.
Stuff that I should have never taken the call. What I should have done was denied
Close
the call
goddamn eyelids,
and instead
bitch.
said to Wings, hey, I'm not going to take your call, but we can talk and chat because my wife is asleep next to me here. But I didn't do that. Okay?
That's crazy. So is Phil really admitting to doing that whole call while his wife was like asleep next to him? What the fuck? What the actual shit, dude?
Not going to take your call, but we can talk and chat because my wife is asleep next to me here. But
My wife is asleep next to me here. So it's like he's either lying, which Phil does a lot, right? Or it's like Phil being dumb and just like letting something slip like he always kind of does. Like, fuck, bro. That's
didn't
kind
do
of
that.
crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy, bro.
So-
That's fucking insane. To be having whole ass Discord conversations with another fucking man, dog, with your wife in the fucking bed. Why couldn't you take that to the fucking porch like a mob boss? Like the rest of us mafia bosses. Like, we take our calls fucking in adjacent rooms and fucking outside in the yard. Oh yeah, Phil doesn't have a yard. I forgot. He ain't really living like the rest of us, bro. He ain't really living like a mafia boss. I forgot. I'm sorry. He has no choice but to take fucking weird ass calls in the same fucking house.
basically, look at these idiots. What are you talking about? She woke up and walked across the house.
Fuck
Yes, I
outta
just said
here.
I left the bedroom and came into the office to talk
Oh,
to.
he did say that too, though. Fuck me. Yeah, she fucking walked across the house, right? But yeah, he was asleep next to her, bro. But that's Phil.
Look at these idiots. What are you talking about? She woke up and walked across the house. Yes, I just said I left the bedroom and came into the office to talk
They
to Wings
got
because
him.
I didn't want to wake up my wife, and then I ended up waking up my wife because I'm an idiot. Okay?
They got
So
his
anyway,
ass, bro.
It is what it is.
I caught that too. That's why that caught my attention, because he did say that. Like, she walked across the house, right? Is all sleeping next to her, or else next to her the whole time, like having this Discord conversation. I don't believe that. Whatever, though.
All right? And basically, there's
My
nothing
wife
bad about
wouldn't
the
fly for
conversation we
that.
had whatsoever.
My wife wouldn't let me have a whole ass conversation in normal fucking voice, in bed. Nah, dude. I'm taking that to the living room, the front yard, somewhere, some adjacent fucking space. Phil don't got that, but
At all.
I
I think that hopefully it was a conversation that he will get something out of. Notably, just in summary, the guy is miserable and doesn't want to stream games anymore. Like, he
Bro, you're fucking miserable getting drunk talking to fat men in the middle of the night.
outright
My
doesn't want to
homie.
do it, but he says he's trapped and he can't really do any other kind of work. And I was trying to get him to figure out, what is it that you want to do then? Do you want to be a podcaster? Do you want to make other kinds of content? He's got to figure something out for himself, if not just sit. I mean,
The guy that doesn't even know like what the fuck he's doing or what he wants to do for himself. He always has to ask someone else. What do I do? What do you want me to do? What should I do? Those are literally the things that come out of his mouth. He doesn't even know who the fuck he is as a fucking person, bro. Okay? He has to have tough, like literally more confident black men like me or LTG make fun of him for him to change his fucking shit up. Nigga gotta take the clothes out of my closet.
Dude is
Fuck.
now at the point where he's playing Arc Raiders at 1 o'clock in the morning with two people who he thinks are his friends who are actually trolls who are spamming the N-word on his mic on his stream. This is not the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. It's just,
This is not the way, bro. You used to call people the F word as you rolled up on their asses in PUBG, Phil.
this is not the
Like,
way.
come on, dude.
Now, in reality, you guys are right. I probably shouldn't be bothering. Like, why is it my problem? It's not.
It isn't.
It's not my problem. It's his problem to figure out his own life. But, you know,
But dude, I swear it's like half manipulation, half human fucking desperation for a friend to reach out to. You know? Like Phil actually is lonely and desperate. He needs to talk to someone. But there's that dog in Phil, bro. You know, that narcissistic fuck that'll never fucking die. That needs to have someone to make content for or with. He has to, like, whoever's hanging out with him, he's always been like that. Okay? You know, fucking John and Rambo and shit. Oh, yeah, we gotta hang out and make content. That's all Phil wants to do is a motherfucker. He never wants to actually do anything genuine with no one, bro.
I'd like to try to help people.
The
And
camera
maybe that's
always has
just
to
not
be
my
on
job
you.
and I should step back. You know, maybe that's the case. Maybe I should just be like, all right, you know what? Wings is wings. If he's going to make mistakes, he's going to make mistakes. And I can't stop him from making those mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is. So that's what happened. And basically at this point, yeah, now I'm never going to be accepting calls from Wings of Redemption in the middle of the morning ever again on Discord. That's probably a bad idea.
That's a lie.
Particularly
That's such a lie, bro.
because it's going to wake up my wife and, you know, will anything ever come of it? Like, I hope that he got something out of the conversation. I don't know if he did. I hope he took some of the stuff that I said to heart. I do feel like Wings can succeed. Okay? Seriously, I know that he can succeed. 100%. I feel for the guy. But he has to get out of this, this loop that basically he's stuck in. This loop of he can't make money, he can't get views, he can't get any kind of notoriety on the internet. His trolls are the reason because they troll him and mess up with his content. So
I was like, bro, the thing about Wings is that, like, yeah, it's like, you know, he's all mopey and shitty and shit, but he's, like, honest about it. Like, he actually is, where Phil is always trying to, like, do the runaround, you know? Like, when Wings straight up says it, fuck, Phil, what's your problem? But, oh well. It's like a fucking a narcissistic fuck manipulator getting all fucking drunk, dog. You know? And I saw the game. Like, yeah, dude. What's great about that? That's the drunkest I think we ever heard Phil. Ever, bro. Like, that's the most mask off drunk. You know what I'm saying? But you still saw it. You could still smell that little leech manipulator that's wearing that mask. You could feel it. It's like just trying to use Wings for content and trying to steer him to his way of thinking. I swear to God, it's like Phil wants to make his own locale live, but he's trying to wiggle, you know? Like, Phil's not dumb. He's dumb, but he's the smartest fucking locale. I feel like that's valid to say. As much as it hurts me to say it, it does, bro. Makes me shudder to say it. But he is, I'm telling you, like, he actually is like Donald Trump of fucking locale shit, you know? Like, he is kind of like those motherfuckers are just alike. Like, in a different fucking timeline, Phil would be our president of the United States, keeping the fucking Derek files from us. Okay? All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get out of here, bro. I gotta go be an adult. Fuck, dude. busted my knee. I was skating earlier on my way home from work. I was just trying to skate, just trying to have fun. Tried to do a tail slide and I busted my fucking knee. Gotta go to my sister's wedding, bro. I'm busy. But dogs, we got fucking fixing low-cal cooking with chill. That's in the works, dog. I'm not gonna spoil the first episode, okay? But it's gonna be dope, dude. The more I'm like in pre-production of that shit, the more things I actually want to end up doing for it. So like it's gonna be dope. Keep your eyes out for that. Edited videos, I'm trying to do that. I am. Like whatever kind of piques my interest, I try to edit a video about it, but like this low-cal fucking fixing low-cal cooking with chill, that's low-key kind of I just want to do it, you know? Like, it takes a lot. Not a lot. I don't want to act like it's a lot because it isn't, but it is. Like for me, it's like the stupidest, biggest thing I'm doing on my stupid, shitty little channel. So, you know, keep your eyes open for that. Otherwise, I'll be back Monday, bro, to talk about all the regular bullshit and the people on the internet and all their misadventures, all right? So, and there's a lot of fun shit we're gonna talk about fucking Monday, bro. I'm gonna keep my eyes on our Uncle Phil, though. Like I said, it's the epilogue saga, so we're probably not gonna get something this good for a long time. like, bro, you saw Phil's trying to cover that shit up right now, right? Oh yeah, Wings called me and Humper-Umpadoop and Humpernickels and Tiddlywinks and Fairy Tales. Like, Phil already fucking bullshitting, bro. Like, I didn't hear this guy all mask off, drunk, fucking pillow talking to this fucker all drunk as shit. Till his wife fucking got him. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here, bro. I love y'all, no pause. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll catch you in the next episode. Invest in yourselves, invest in each other, whatever. Stay high, stay hydrated, all that good fun shit. I'll see you later.